We're live, everybody. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Brown. You already know that. Let me show you. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Would you like to see my ugly face? Here you go. We guilty. It's like Superman. You know the elders on the wall. Guilty. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Shall we? Let's just get some guests on. Yes, let's do this quick. Yes. Here we go. Okay. First up. He is the old. We'll get him on first, everybody. It is the mega muncher himself. It is in David Diaz. We know him by the name of. It's the Mega Geek.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Here again.
Again. Yeah.
Here again.
I was about to say it's New Year's Day, but it's not, is it? Not anymore. No, it is. It still is. Yes, of course.
Ian, get it together. We've 50 minutes.
I'm very tired. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
No, Merry New
Merry New Year. Ha ha ha.
It's great to have you on.
Time.
Yes. Should we get the next person on?
Absolutely.
Okay. Polar bear, pandas, polar bear, isn't it? Coffee, American coffee. Global warming, Istaphobos.
Cheers, everyone. No, I drink Italian coffee, man. It's all espresso. But
yeah, but
Happy
you make
New
it
Year?
in the American way, so it'd be like piss water.
No, mine is like thick. It pours like maple syrup.
And what about the coffee?
Iceman says you're 3 weeks away from looking like Gandalf. I found that.
How dare you mention Gandalf on this channel?
You look like Santa Claus. Anyway, Happy New Year, chat to all.
Guilty, General Zod. Guilty. Anyway.
Gordon's alive. I used to be able to do that. I don't know why. Can't do it.
Anyway, it's great to have you on, mate. Happy New Year and all that, even though I only saw you about whenever.
Yeah, like 10 hours a day for the last week.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get the next person on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Hey, it's your buddy. He's from America. He's from Ming Mong. Ding Dong? I don't know. All hail, Emperor. Ooh.
It's Mongo. He's from Mongo.
Yeah.
Guilty.
You all right?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yes. I look forward to Gandalf the Brown. It's very exciting. His
I think that's something. That's a video to be made in Germany, I think.
Oh my!
But anyway, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. I'm sick of 2025, so let's knock this bastard out.
It's been all of what 18 hours since we last spoke.
Yes, and I just I looked at 2026 and I was like, this is just 2025 part 2, a really bad sequel.
Anyway, yes, it's great to have you on, mate. Should we get the next person on?
Absolutely.
Okay, it is. He is the. I think Leicester was trending this afternoon or this evening. It is the jester from Leicester. It is cold. It is the Star Wars novelist. Don't you know? It is the mighty Star Wars Retold. Swap shop.
Yes, but I suppose I could tell him that, but he's not. Oh, hello. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Happy first day of your Gregorian calendar. Yes. How many more episodes can we drag the retrospective of 2025 over, Brown? Maybe 6, maybe 10. We'll all be sick of last year before it. Oh, what are you doing, Brown? What are you doing? We used to get streams done in one day, and now it's a year. I can't stand it anymore. Can't we leave 2025 behind, for God's sake?
Bogged.
Have you tried spinning? That's a neat trick.
Well and truly bogged.
Have you tried to bypass the compressor, man?
Also, no,
I was just interested in Leicester trending. Yeah. Was it Mo?
Yeah, Leicester. Leicester was trending. It was trending. Yeah.
For what? Is it?
Oh no, I didn't look.
You say Leicester, but it looks like it's Leicester.
Well, if it was Leicester, I assume probably rioting or racial
It might
crimes.
be trending, but it's definitely not trendy. I'll tell you that.
Yes. How are you, swappers?
I'm good. I've got a bit of a sore throat after going out last night. And
Oh,
shouting a
nice.
lot. I was busy getting it sucked off.
Good on you, mate.
Nothing enjoyable. I just got crumbs all down my suit, and I had to get the vacuum cleaner out.
But bombshell.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, mate.
Yeah, happy fake New Year to everybody.
Well done. There's always one. Anyway, swappers, it's great to have you on.
Thank you.
Chat, we can see you. Happy New Year, chat. 32 watching. I assume everybody's watching Open Bar, talking about Stranger Things. Anyway.
I'm just glad to be somewhere where we're not talking about it all the time.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, so tired of hearing about that crap.
Okay, New Year's Day, everybody. Can you believe it? Musings Thursday, January 1st, in the year of our Lord, 2026. Other guests will be arriving. Invites have been sent. Okay. Shall we get on with this then? Where do we get to? So, please like, share, subscribe. I can't speak. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know the rule, everybody. If a YouTuber takes their time to provide you with entertainment, and if you're entertained, the least you could do, press the like, subscribe, thumbs up, comments, press buttons. You know what to do. Okay. No, Daddy, no.
No, Daddy, no.
Probably just a couple more times for this season. I genuinely love this. You can tell it's Christmas. Damien?
Your lips say no, but your eyes say yes.
Did they actually sell this in the shops? No.
I think, well, if they were to sell it in the shops, it's Fox Entertainment, isn't it? So it would be Disney.
Oh, yeah. Disney missing the trick there, I guess.
Yep. Anyway, those woke tards who work in marketing department at Disney won't even know what the Omen is.
Oh, they understand the Antichrist.
Yeah.
But just not the Omen.
Yeah, that reminds me. R.I.P. Hulu. They're about to completely shut it down and just make it a part of Disney Plus.
Oh, no.
Wow. That's crazy.
Anyway, we've got super chat. Let's do a super chat while we wait for guests. Mega Spider-Man Wrenched. €5. Happy New Year, my friend, even though I've said it before. To all, what do you think of The Great Escape? Watched it for the first time today. Nice.
I really like it. I hope they don't remake it because it's a classic, and I really think it's a very, 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 very good movie.
Take me with you.
Yeah, it's a fantastic film.
Yes.
Steve McQueen. It's part of those wonderful old school sort of war movies, and isn't it John Sturges, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Sir Richard Attenborough is in it as well.
Yes, Roger.
There was some kind of there was a few shocking moments in there towards the ending, wasn't there? What happened to some of them when they kind of got out
the shooting.
Like yeah. But it's a very good movie, and my favorite bit again, because my family used to watch these films, and you know how my family laughed at no, Daddy, no. They laughed at this bit in The Great Escape is when Donald Pleasance, he's blind. And he tries to fool. I can't remember. Was it
James Garner?
James Garner.
He says, "Oh, look at that thing over there!" And he walks towards it, doesn't he? He picks it up. He obviously counted the steps and stuff. My family kill themselves laughing. Watch it. My family's weird. They laugh at stupid things.
Yeah, Garner sticks his leg out to trip him.
Yeah, it's really funny. But there you go. That's how dumb my family is.
I've watched 2 movies this Christmas: Lethal Weapon. And I actually watched The Great Escape on BBC 2.
Great movie.
It's a great film. It's such a great movie.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
I felt like it was time again to watch The Great Escape.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as the music starts playing, you're just all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget, it inspired the very wonderful TV show Hogan's Heroes, along with Alex 17.
Yes.
We wouldn't have had that without this movie.
Favorite Ralph Fiennes? Fiennes.
I don't have one. I've never thought he was. I thought he's just okay personally.
Ralph Fiennes.
Oh wait a moment, I do have one. What's that one where he was the hotel? Where he was the hotel manager. That was
The
really
Grand
hilarious.
Budapest.
That's the one. I thought he was hilarious in that. It was very funny.
I quite liked him as M.
Yeah, he was okay. Yeah.
Mallory.
Yeah, I loved him in The Kingsman, man. That was a fun movie.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that was all right, Kingsman, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite was Strange Days, easily.
Yeah, Strange Days is
Yeah, I'll probably
young
go with
there.
that since
didn't
that's
like him
already
in
been.
The Bone Temple or whatever it was, 28 years later.
No,
Oh,
God,
shit.
No. What was
there
that
you go.
film he was? That romantic
Zulu?
film.
Schindler's List, there you go.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
all right.
he
He's
is.
brilliant in
Yeah.
that. Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant. What was
Yeah,
that
I rather
romantic
enjoy
film
the-
that won all those Oscars? What was that film with he was
The English Patient.
that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
not my thing. I rather enjoyed Quiz Show though. Actually, that was a decent movie.
Oh, I never saw that.
Okay,
yeah, his scene in Schindler's List. If you want to see
Yes.
like an examination of somebody who's looking at someone that they like intellectually believe isn't a human, but they have the emotional connection, and just him talking himself through it, that is terrifying.
Yes,
Right.
it
The
is.
him trying to reason, he was like, well, because he's attracted to her, but he starts talking, and then she ends up getting beat because of his own cognitive dissonance.
Yes.
Yeah, he was decent as the serial killer in Red Dragon as well, which was a remake of Manhunter.
Yeah.
He was very creepy.
Here you go, folks. Dutch Gradient, Wrench, Will Spot, $10. Hello, my friend. Happy New Year. Merry New Year, all. I loved how Steve McQueen was allowed to do all his own motorcycle stunts with the single exception of the huge fence jump.
Yeah.
And he tried to get them to let him do the fence jump. Yeah, McQueen was. I mean, he rode dirt bikes in like Baja 500 and all that. I mean, he just
And
loved
cars.
cars and motorcycles. Anything with an engine, he was down with.
Yeah, he was like the Tom Cruise of his generation, man. He was a man's man.
The thing with Steve McQueen is he's so cool. There's something about him that he doesn't even have to speak. He's incredibly cool, isn't he? I mean, he has that kind of I don't know what it is. He has something on screen when you see him on screen. It's just really
it's that icy blue-eyed stare, man. He just sort of he has it going on.
Well, that and there's always like a hidden joke that he's playing. Like, I mean, Magnificent Seven, when they're doing the cart ride up to the cemetery, taking the body, and Yul Brynner was getting pissed because McQueen kept doing things to chew the scenery, even though he didn't have any lines, like checking the shotgun shells before putting them in and all that stuff, the shake or whatever. All of those were just improv by him to draw attention. And there's always kind of that little boyish smirk going on behind his face.
Did you guys know the story about him and Steven Spielberg? No. So basically, Spielberg wanted him to play Roy Neary in Close Encounters, and he agreed.
Oh, wow.
And so Spielberg was obviously, he was very young at the time. I think 27 or something like that. And Steve McQueen said to him, meet me in this pub. So Steve McQueen went, and Steve McQueen was drinking, but Spielberg can't drink really. And so they were talking about the script and how much he loved it and all that. And then towards the middle of the meeting, he just said, "You do realize I can't do this?" And Spielberg was like, "Why?" And he said, "Because I can't cry on cue." And he said, "Okay, we'll cut the crying out." And Steve McQueen says, "No, don't do that, because it's one of the best things about the script. It's very, very moving." He says, "Look, I don't want to come on board and spoil your film for you, so I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to opt out of this project." And Steven Spielberg was so disappointed. He was really, really upset that Steve McQueen had pulled out. But that's basically a true story. Even Spielberg, told it on an interview at one stage.
You wouldn't necessarily get anyone being that selfless today, would you?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
There were a lot of people considered for that role before Dreyfus, but Dustin Hoffman and Hackman.
Yeah.
Even James Caan, but I can't imagine anybody doing the job he did.
Okay, we're here to talk or put to
About-
bed 2025.
I just
July.
want to
Put
say
to bed.
that previous card image with the Omen characters on it. Yeah, it just looks like the adults have been told to say cheese, and Damien can't respond to that. So the photographer just said, "Oh, for fuck's sake, try and divide 666 by 3."
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like,
Yeah.
July.
Who saw this July? Anybody?
Oh, I thought
So
this was
what?
Julie. I saw that on the hub. It was
Yeah, we
very
did that
exciting.
gag yesterday, but I'll do it again.
Mm.
Who saw July?
Hmm.
Okay, July, everybody. Okay. Let's see what's first.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God, this movie sucked.
What do we call it? Afterbirth.
Afterbirth. Yeah.
Jurassic World Afterbirth.
It's my
Word.
brother. It was my brother's birthday, and he wanted, and I told him, let's go and see a film. And because I saw F1 a couple of days ago before this film, I said, let's go and see F1. It's a really good film. And my brother went, and he goes, the Jurassic. Can we go and see the Jurassic World film? I'm like, ugh. So I had to sit through this film, and it was rubbish.
Did he
So,
like the two?
He liked it. He liked this one as well. So there
Have
you
Is
you
he a
considered
normie,
that your
though,
brother's
Rob?
adopted?
no.
Maybe you are.
But my brother's a normie. See, that's the thing. And
Proper
my
normie.
sister's a normie. Yeah, proper normies. They're proper
Okay.
normies. So,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing
this
about
is-
this movie is they at least had the good sense. They realized, okay, sequels. That this is not the way to, let's just pile more money in. They reduced the budget. Yes, it was a smaller box office, but they made more money off of this.
Mm.
Because it
Yeah.
still pulled like 850, something like that.
Yeah, but it's diminishing returns on these, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but again, if you can spend
Still good,
150 and
though.
get 850, you winning.
Yeah. The returns are diminishing, but so are the outlays, the outlays costs. So you're still making the same amount of profit.
Yeah,
but
you're just looking at the multiple of the budget.
listen, I thought parts of this movie looked absolutely fantastic. I loved sort of the water scenes and the boat scenes. And while nothing narratively made any sense, the motivations, the decisions were stupid. The Snickers wrapper, let's not even go there. At
What
least
is
there
the
was
Snickers wrapper? Please tell me. I've not seen it. You see. Okay. Do you think Vex Electronica will be up to telling the Snickers story?
Oh, she'll be very excited about that.
Hi, Vex.
I believe.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. How is everyone?
Hello there.
Oh, hello, Vex.
Hello.
Speaking of Snickers, Vex, why don't you talk about this?
Oh, do you like the plot summary or
No,
like
explain
No.
the Snickers wrapper and how it is key to everything. In this
Oh, okay. So listen.
Listen.
Jurassic World Rebirth, okay? We thought it was over. No, it's not even close to being over. Another island just seems to manifest out of nowhere. And on top of this, there were even more experiments happening on them and even more dinosaurs that, by the way, hadn't been discovered by the time the first island was making experiments are somehow on this island. So all of these scientists, right? And like some of these scientists are pretty fat. So like it's questionable. Like if you're living in such a hostile environment, why are you so fat? So they're just doing their routine stuff and they've got to go in and check on the Retardosaurus, which is what we see on the poster here. And so one of the fat
Jesus.
scientists of the pair, he's like, "Oh man, I didn't get my lunch break, so I'm gonna eat a Snickers, because you're angry when you haven't eaten, the Snickers slogan."
Yep.
So he's trying to juggle things in his hand, and he shoves his Snickers into his mouth, and then all of a sudden, he drops the wrapper, and he doesn't even realize that he had dropped it. And as the door to the
highly
area-
secured bio facility.
yes,
Oh,
where the
no.
Retardosaurus is, the wrapper gets sucked up into like an air vent in the door that seals off that area. And because this is like, the worst technology ever, it ends up jamming the door, this little paper
What?
wrapper. And because they have no other fail safes, for all of these like top secret multi-billion-dollar experiments, right? The
Yeah.
entire facility goes into fucking override lockdown. So it's basically this Snickers wrapper killed about 100 people.
Yes.
Yeah, and caused every computer system to crash as well for some reason.
Yeah.
Dr. Iceman wrenched. Oh, Doc. Wow, that sounds absolute shit.
Well, that's because
Oh.
it is.
You know what? It gets even better, right?
Oh, it does. Yes.
Because after that all happens or whatever, cut to New York present day where because remember, dinosaurs live out in the open. That's what happened in the last
Oh, of course
Jurassic
I do,
World
yes. Yep,
trilogy, right? So it's New York. Somehow there's a brontosaurus that's just living in the Upper East Side. I don't know how it got down there, but it's down there, right?
Yeah, the rents are just, I don't know how it afforded that.
Right. And people still haven't it's been like 10 years since these things went global, and people still haven't figured out a way anywhere in the world to navigate around dinosaurs. And so here comes fucking Scarlett Johansson looking pretty meh. You know, she could look a lot better, okay? Given how often she's wet in this movie, she could look a lot better. But she gets kidnapped by one of the dudes from fucking Nip Tuck, I think it is. I don't know. It looks like that dude. And he's like, I've got a secret mission for you. He's not British, but I've got a secret mission for you. And they go to this fucking museum with dinosaurs, and there's this gay dude that works there who's like super into dinosaurs, and he's also kind of a retard like the dinosaur.
Brontosaurus.
And this guy that is trying to recruit them is like, listen, there are these three types of giant dinosaurs on this one island, but it's like locked off from everyone, so you gotta be super secret. But like, I want the DNA so I can cure cancer, I think it is.
No, it's heart.
No, heart disease. You know, you could just stop eating Snickers and you could cure heart disease.
I want to cure heart disease. So they're just like, so Scarlett Johansson is all right. I'll do it for like $50 million. I think she asked for a lot of money, right? So they travel, they recruit a bunch of people, and things happen that are super predictable. There's this Spanish family that you really don't give a fuck about. They're just there to really fill time and to make even more retardosaurus like moments, but for other dinosaurs. And then finally, they're just like, listen, the guy that hired us, he's bad because he wants companies to synthesize all of this DNA and proteins that we're collecting to make a cure. But you know what we should do? We should take these raw materials that haven't been processed in any way and put them out on the open market, on the internet.
We're going to open source it.
Yeah. They want to open source DNA that is just raw. It's in a tube. It hasn't been processed in any way.
Oh, there'll be some open sores, all right.
That's how the movie ends.
Ian, your brother enjoyed that movie.
He did indeed. He liked it. So what can I say? I mean, I said my family's they're normies, you know.
Well,
that's fine. Like I could see this from like, oh, if you just are wowed by pretty things on screen, I could see how subjectively you might enjoy this. I didn't think this was particularly visually enamoring in any way. I went on a date night to go see this with my husband in the theater, and we haven't been to a movie together since.
Almost ended in divorce.
He's like, I'm never going to the movies with you again, and we haven't gone to the movies since.
The one part where I want to give this credit, even though the movie is completely implausible and all of the setups are unbelievable and the decisions are weird, you can actually follow the film from A to B to C, and that puts it ahead of most of these movies that have no coherency whatsoever in any of the action. So, yes, it's stupid. You know, there are 100 different better ways to accomplish everything they say they're putting their lives in danger to do, but you can actually follow the plot, and that's way better than most of the movies I've seen last.
Swappers, did you watch this one?
God, no.
So I'm just not interested at all.
I mean, the first Jurassic World was kind of passable if you keep your brain switched off. But the second one, I thought we're into kind of woke movie territory now with all releases. No. I immediately got suspicious with the second movie. And then I heard about Bryce Dallas Howard not wanting to go to the gym and train because she didn't feel like she had to, even though Chris Pratt did, etc., etc. And that kind of that was a warning sign. And then I just thought, well, I mean, if you think about the first movie too hard, it's as dumb as fuck. The second one's only going to be as dumb, if not dumber. That's usually the way these things go. So I never bothered to watch the second one, and I just waited for the reviews, watched the reviews, and I was right not to go and watch it. And my instincts were right yet again. And I thought, right, well, this trilogy's a bust then, because they're just going to keep getting worse. And lo and behold, this third one turned out to be the worst one of the bunch.
Yeah,
This is the fourth one.
Scarlett Johansson didn't go to the gym either, and between that and them purposely ugling her up, who pays to put ScarJo in a movie and then tries to make her look?
Well,
bad?
remember that
Madam
she
Web would
started
like a word.
complaining. She started complaining about being sexualized in film, right? So they can't do that when they hire her anymore.
Yeah. Look. So yes, this is the fourth one, and the third one has the return of the Barbasol can
Oh,
Yep.
God.
from the original movie.
Is that like a deodorant?
Yeah.
No, shaving
Shaving
cream. The one that they had to look. We've got what's his fuck's name? Who also returns?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a super chat. Then we're going to move on because I'm just tailing
Yeah.
off on Jurassic World. Dutch Gradient, Wrench World Spot, $2. Thank you, my friend. I'm so proud to say I have only seen JP1. No more.
That's the only
You know
good
what?
movie in the entire fucking franchise.
Agreed. But also, Dutch Gradient, you should really, 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 really watch the raptor
Really?
kicking scene from The Lost World. I think that's probably the best moment in the franchise.
Oh, the gymnastics versus dinos. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible. That's
Um,
terrible of it.
That's Afterbirth.
Oh,
See, the Jurassic World franchise is so great. I forgot one of their movies completely. So yeah,
Mhm.
that just goes to show.
It was the best one too. Like there was so much going on in it, and none of it made fucking sense. It
Oh,
was beautiful.
Dexter Resurrection.
Yep,
Did anyone
Um,
watch this?
Should have
I
stayed
did.
dead.
I
No,
did
I
as well.
did.
I watched
Should have
most of
stayed
it. I
dead.
gave up.
No, I thought it was okay. I kind of liked it, but
Are
I'm a
you
fan of
insane,
Dexter.
Ian?
I'm a fan of Dexter anyway, so do you know what I mean? So I was kind of invested in it.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
watched it on.
insane, Ian?
Yeah,
I watched
there you
it on
go.
Ian's
There you go.
recommendation.
MC, Happy New Year, MC, Wrench, by the way. Dexter Resurrection rules. It was awesome.
Was that the
Guys, are
last
you
time
all
that you
insane?
listened to Mega Geek, Ista?
It
Yeah,
didn't-
I did. You know, it had all of the same problems as every other show has had, and having Uma Thurman as some super spy girl boss bullshit was just silly.
Hmm.
Well,
The
she-
performances were okay, but yeah, this was not as good.
She
as,
didn't. She didn't get one up on him, did she? I mean, he was more or less, in command and got her multiple times in the show. But the thing is, though, as I said, I know it's not very good, and I know it's not as good as the first season or even the third season. But as I said, I'm a fan of Dexter, and it's just, it's a show that I like the actor, I like the performance he gives, and I'm kind of invested in it. So that's why I think it was all right. It
Yeah,
wasn't
you
great,
should
it was all
warn
right.
people about that caveat before you recommend something next time.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like
if I-
recommending The
if
Force
I-
Awakens because I like Luke
No,
and Han
no.
and Leia.
If I think it's okay, then I'm going to say to people it's okay. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you
Yes.
what you think of it.
You said
know.
it was
Your
really
call.
good though, and you didn't.
But it was to me. It was
Fight,
to me.
fight.
That's what I'm
fight,
saying. What can I say? You asked me, and I told you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can't-
MC's
I
on
can't
your
be
side.
held.
Look.
Yeah. I
Here,
can't be
here,
held.
here.
Yeah, I can't be held to what you think of it. I thought it was entertaining personally.
I mean,
Yeah, I
you
will-
can be held when you say something that sounds like it's objective and you actually mean it's subjective.
Here you go. English batches numbers. Hello, my friend. Happy New Year. Mightily generous. Gifted
Yeah,
5
5.
MBAs. So if
Wow.
you've got a membership,
That's good.
Thatcher's
Yeah.
actually shot himself with that. It was,
cheers, my friend. Happy
May
New Year,
I?
my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, you may. Yes.
Oh, actually, Istaphobos, go ahead. It sounded like you were going to say something.
I was gonna say I have no problem with Ian liking something, but even now your enthusiasm for it is much more tempered than it was when you were talking about it before. You were just lavishing
ganging up
praise
on
on
him.
it.
No, hold on. You're blaming me because you don't like the show.
No, I could have. I
You
could
know
have
what? That's
watching
very
it.
stupid. Do you know what I mean? I didn't force you to watch the show.
No, I know. Listen, actually, as far as all the shows of last year, it wasn't the worst. I would put it in the
wasn't.
middle.
It was all right. Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
watchable,
enjoyable.
which makes it better than at least half of the shows that came out.
Came
I
out?
like
What?
look, the first season was
Fucking
terrific,
hell.
right? It was very unique the first season, and I got invested in it, right? I got to admit, the first when he was in Miami, the last 2 seasons were rubbish. But this one, when he came back, the one before this one I enjoyed. It wasn't great, but I enjoyed it. It's because I was invested and I liked the
Okay.
character. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, wasn't the worst thing.
Dr. Iceman asks, show or movie? It was a show, wasn't it?
Show.
The show, yeah, TV show. Yeah.
Technically.
Okay, if I may, okay, I was pretty invested in the original series. Like I watched it every week with my mom on Sundays, right? I rewatched it last year and I was like, wow, there's really only one good season of Dexter. The rest is just a drama. Like it's literally just
Really?
a soap opera with serial
That's not
killers
true.
and memes.
Well, I disagree. But anyway, go ahead.
No, honestly, like watch through it again, listen to some of the dialogue.
I
listen
have.
to
I've
the
watched it
situation.
5 times.
Yeah,
What
it's
about
like, 'cause-
what about the
Like
season with
5 times? Like
Yeah, I've
Superman?
watched-
You've got to think
Yes,
about
more
5
or less.
times. Moving on.
what you call it? What about the season with what's his name?
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow? That was brilliant.
Oh,
Absolutely
the
brilliant.
performances are not the issue. It's the plot lines that they choose to go through.
Oh
Now,
no, the plot
in-
lines were fine. They were
no, the
fine.
plot lines were not fine, especially once we get into like semi-incest territory in the last 2
What?
seasons, right? But I read the first 2 books in the series, and I got the first season improves on the book quite a bit. But otherwise, I get where they got the rest of the seasons. Those are fucking
Yeah.
terribly written books.
Yeah.
So
they-
I watched
On the
so
hip,
like,
everybody.
Dexter became like rewatching Dexter is like I know that this isn't a great television show, but it's fun kind of deal, right?
Here you go.
I
Look,
watched-
Here you go. Oh, sorry, Vex, go on. Sorry for me. Sorry.
I watched that other season where they bring him back before this one. What was it called? On
Bring him
Ice.
back?
New
Yeah,
Blood. New Blood.
New Blood. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like in this because after the original series ends, spoilers, Dexter decides to abandon his son with a woman that he barely knows, and he goes to
Absolutely.
live out in the woods.
That's rubbish. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so Dexter embraces Ohana.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
just he just
Yeah,
2025
definitely.
Ohana. Yeah, 10 years ago though.
Here you go.
So
See,
that
Saints.
pardon?
Go on. No, go on. Go on.
Oh no, so that series they explored Harrison finding him, and it was just a
Yes.
whole bunch of drivel. It was totally pointless. And they killed Dexter at the end of that. But then
Yes.
Paramount was like, no, hold on. We can milk this more still. So he's brought back
Milk?
again from
No,
death.
it wasn't. You see, you didn't look. Hold on, I'm not going to take issue with that. Right, bloody Vex, right? Vex is going. Yeah, so they decided to milk it. No, it was because
Sorry,
the
I'm sorry.
ratings was through the roof. That's why they decided to bring him back. Why
Through
don't
the
you say
roof?
what-
Through.
Oh,
Why
so-
don't you
so-
just say?
Ian, what you're saying is they decided to
man.
milk it.
No, that's
Wasn't-
not what they decided to do. They didn't want to make
Ryan
this
Johnson
one,
involved,
right?
was he?
No,
They-
gosh.
but Dexter
They didn't
died
want
at the
to-
end
Top
of
as you
New
bang
Blood.
it, back it in.
Yes,
Fuck,
but
yeah.
right, they didn't want to make this one. None of them want to make this one, but because the ratings were so huge that they felt that they had to make this one.
That's-
It wasn't
They
like
had
they
to
wanted
milk
to milk
it.
it. It wasn't. No, that's not it. If you
Okay,
anyway,
well,
I know the
exactly it.
history is fine.
Okay,
It's not
while
it.
you
It's not
look-
it at
listen,
all.
It was not dry, and everybody's demanding milk. We decided to milk it.
What?
No,
Unfortunately,
like
that's
Ryan
not
the
it.
milk was spoiled.
That's
was
not, they
that
didn't
big
want to make it. That was
file
That's
of
an idiot. That's
siren
milking
minute?
it. Ian,
That,
come
that
on.
doesn't mean that they're not milking it.
Okay, anyway.
because
Yeah.
Talking.
yeah, go on.
Ejector Curtain 11 has become a YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Can I just- Oh,
no,
go-
you can't.
Okay, okay.
2 seconds. I think we need to calm this situation down. Dutch Gradients, French, Will Sports, $5. Thank you, my friend. Vex, as always, is 100% correct. Is she? S1 is perfect. The rest is soap opera. Soap opera.
Did you echo that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was an echo in the stream.
It's swappers. Anyway.
Swappers.
Um,
Okay.
may I?
You may.
Okay. Just not aside from the whole milking thing, okay? When Dexter comes back in this series, so he decides to go find his son, right? Because like things left off really badly. And he's like, I got to make amends with my kid now that I've had like a near death experience for like the millionth time or whatever. So he goes, but then it turns out that there's like a whole serial killer like convention or whatever that's like stealing his name
the
or
small
whatever.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So because his dark passenger trademark or whatever that nobody knew was a trademark is being stolen by someone else, he's like, fuck making amends with my son. I gotta kill this guy because he's taking my trademark. Like only I can have a dark passenger. And that becomes the plot until he runs into the serial killer convention, which is bought, paid for, and owned by Peter Dinklage. The one person that any of these people at this convention could literally punt and kill in one kick.
Oh, you know, if Peter Dinklage is involved on any level, it's fucked.
Yeah,
Especially if you're a dwarf.
he was collecting serial killers and gathering together and wanted to form some kind of club. I have a question for Vex, though, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, this isn't the show with the autistic woman detective that plays the music and instantly figures out everything.
God, it is. So this Jewish woman,
freaking insane.
Right. This Jewish woman is like the lead detective because like Harrison kills someone early on in this season, right? And he disposes of it the way the Bay Harbor Butcher did, which is, cut up, put them in the bags and whatnot. So she puts on the Bee Gees in her headphones, and in the span of like not even finishing one song of like it's always Staying Alive. Before Staying Alive even finishes, she's like, oh my God, my autism has solved it. And then so, like they go to the dump at one point because they're just like, oh, we found one body part, so let's go to the dump. So they decide to do a musical cue. She puts her headphones on, Staying Alive starts playing. 3 jump cuts later, while this song is still playing, oh my God, we found all 9 body bags.
Okay, that's what they were playing at Robin Gibbs' funeral, Staying Alive.
And every one of the man cops were useless idiots.
Yep.
Which is really why it was black as hell.
Okay, right. Has that got anything to do with Dexter Resurrection?
Yeah, no.
I think we're getting sidetracked a little bit here.
No, it is. It is because Vex is talking about this.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is though, that was the woke stuff in it, wasn't it? All that stuff was pushed in there and made all the
it was there, man.
Dumb, weren't they? Dumb. Yeah. They were all the policemen were dumb, and I agree,
except for the woman.
Yeah, it was total. Yeah, it was total. That all that stuff was rubbish. It shouldn't even be in there, in my opinion. But as I said, I'm a fan of Dexter, so I watched it.
I'm pleased. I need to get some bogged emojis done. I'll do that in the next few days. Okay.
We could have a whole stream on just Dexter Resurrection. I would
today.
love
We
to
can't.
dissect this.
Didn't he do a lot of dissecting?
Alex Ashkin, absolutely
not in this series. Not in
okay,
this
let's
series.
go back to Dexter, please.
But that's the whole point of this, isn't it? To discuss and argue and shout and stuff.
No, I could think of better things to.
You know what, right, Brown?
I don't know.
Okay, so.
Oh God, no.
We will.
Can I make? Oh, go ahead.
You know you're going to go on.
No, finish your thought first.
No, it was talking.
I want to know what you all were going to.
Oh, okay.
No, Brown said we were all, and then it just died, and I want to know what he was all going to do.
Fuck me. You can tell it's been literally a week and a half of streaming. I don't know.
Go ahead, Ian. Go ahead.
In our naivety, we were kind of thinking this might be okay.
Who is we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
As soon as James Gunn was attached to this, I knew it was shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was hoping it would be good.
Yeah, I think we're all open. Yeah.
I heard a perfect description of this. It's short and sweet. This YouTuber. Yeah, but she described it as hollow. And that's exactly the feeling you get when it's not like an epic Superman. It just feels CWE, it's hollow, and I have a new nickname. He's Superman Light.
Okay. Dutch Gradient, Wrench for a Spot, $2. Thank you, my friend. More than generous, beyond generous. Superman's James Gunn by James Gunn.
Indeed.
It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, this was always going to be shit. It was never good. The problem with Superman is you have to write him with sincerity, which James Gunn is allergic to because he's a 90s theater kid who wasn't bullied enough. And he always writes, look at me, I'm going to do quippy ensemble type movies. And oh, look, that's exactly what he made. He needs to get his ass back to trauma and stop being involved with big projects.
A lot of people liked it, though. There was a lot of people that liked it.
Name them. We'll go get them.
My family, for one.
Oh, what surprise.
Well,
Are you adopted
after
again?
watching Jurassic World Afterbirth, I guess this was an upgrade for him.
Yeah, 23andMe, Ian. I'm just saying. You can check that.
Yeah.
Okay. Swappers, did you watch Superman?
God, no.
Yeah.
I will say,
I was getting excited by it, from the early trailers.
Yeah.
I thought it might have a chance, considering James Gunn did make 2 good Guardians movies, but yeah, and the reviews sort of crept in, didn't they? And I just thought, oh god, I've got more to do with my time and watch this. So.
Okay, yeah, we were moaning that it was too many people that was going to be in it.
Yeah,
and we kind of said that before we even saw it, so we were correct, weren't we?
I can't remember. It was because they released so many trailers.
Everybody was in it,
clips or whatever, right? But there was one trailer that they put out, and it was when Lois and Clark were having an argument, and kind of the way they cut it up and all that. They didn't have all of the stupidity with crypto and stuff like that showing up. And I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I can see, based on just like what they're showing, how you could make this really good. And I have zero faith that James Gunn is actually going to do it. And that was the moment where I stopped giving a shit and just got mad. And then when it came out, I was like, yep, he fucked it up.
Yeah. English Batches numbers World Sport. Hello, my friend. As I contemplate the 247th watch of Donner, is that Richard
Did
Donner?
He? Yeah, did he?
Richard
Ian,
Donner?
Inventor of the kebab.
Did he invent kebabs? Yeah.
You know
Superman,
what? You know what? When I think about this film, I'm guessing. I think he only wrote 3 drafts of the script, in my opinion. That's what it felt like to me when I was watching it. That none of it felt developed, at all.
I think you may have too many.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one draft, and then they cut out 40 minutes of the most offensive test screening parts.
Especially that bit where he's talking to Lex Luthor and he's going, "I'm a man, I feel," and all that. I think, oh my god, that's so terrible. That dialogue's awful. But yeah, I just feel that was just, it feels like 1 draft, 2 drafts, maybe.
He got kicked in the bollocks, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
The movie hates Superman, and it's James Gunn thinking he's edgy and trying to be punk rock, but he's just lame.
Go on, Vex.
No, I was gonna say it didn't even feel like a couple of scripts. It just kind of felt like James Gunn had epiphanies, like while he was attempting to bone his wife, but watching other people bone her instead. Yeah. And he's just like, let's put this in the movie, and this in the movie, and this in the movie. And WB, because they're all fucking retarded, we're just like, listen, we just want money, and Marvel's beating us, even though Marvel's not really beating anyone anymore. And this is what we got. The one thing I did want to say, because I don't really remember this movie, I've memory hold it, thankfully. There was a spread that David Cornsweet did with Nicholas Hoult where they're in like a sports car or whatever.
You've said this before, yeah.
I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again as the female opinion on this panel.
I know.
Now, did you assume my gender?
He's a very attractive man, and the way that they cut the suit and did his hair and makeup, it just makes him look like a dork. And I saw that spread, and I was like, that's a face I want to sit on. I don't know what I want to do with this fucking guy.
We've said many times he needed another 6 months in the gym. He needed the carpet carrier.
No, he's ripped under there. It's
what he needed was a better suit and James Gunn.
Well, I would have liked to have seen the classic carpet carrier taper then.
He looked more masculine as Clark Kent in this movie than he did as Superman.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he wasn't wearing a wetsuit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh well. Let's do a super.
It sucks.
It's super sucks.
Super
The
sucks.
super
Jay,
sucks.
Jay, you available to
yes.
read a super chat, please, my
I
friend?
am. Ooh, Dutch Gradient, Wrenched, World of Sport, $20. After you watch this POS, jump over to HBO Max and watch or rewatch the animated Superman adventures from the 90s to wash the awful taste out of your mouth.
Seconded.
Yeah, that's the thing. They already had the blueprint for a fantastic universe using those animated series, and they just ignored them because
But
they
you know
think their
why?
shit is better.
Well, they just
Woke,
don't like
yeah.
white. They don't like white males, don't they? It's obvious they hated
Honkies,
Superman
yeah,
in this
honkies,
because they literally, got him beat up all the time in this film, and now they're introducing the drunk Supergirl, which is.
I mean, I'm
wait,
starting to
yeah.
hate white males after seeing what they produce. James Gunn, James Cameron,
James Gunn isn't
Ridley
a male.
Scott.
Hold on. He's not a
Well,
male.
it's
Yeah.
ambiguous. He's
He's a
ambiguous gay
girly-
duo.
He's a girly man. Wait until you see drunk Supergirl making out with a chick, then it'll be complete.
They canned Superman and Lois. Was it Superman and Lois?
Yeah,
Series-
that wasn't
series
a bad
production.
show.
Yeah, it was all right. It was really good.
Yeah.
Far superior to that. But anyway, are we done with Superman?
Yes.
Oh, I
On
have
many
one
levels.
quote I want to share from Amelia Bedelia, who actually said it when the movie came out. It was brilliant. She goes, before you can deconstruct a hero, you have to construct them in the first place.
Mhm.
And that's exactly where they went wrong here.
Welcome
I mean,
to
what you can do is just deconstruct the myth, the idea of that everybody has of Superman. You just go, yeah, I'm going to tear that down and replace it with what? I don't know, broken parts. There you go. Have that.
Yeah, and it's yet another movie with a retarded genius in it who does nothing but act stupid.
Because you can't write smarter than you actually are.
I did remember
Yes.
that actually. I'm going to kill Superman with chess moves in real time.
Yeah.
You're going to play a video game, but with voice commands because, direct controller interfaces.
Yeah, you
The-
sunk my battleship.
1A,
And they
1A,
had-
1A, 1A.
Okay, the script was utter dog shit because Luthor had effectively a Superman clone.
Yes.
Yeah. Why didn't he
What's
have
that?
an
Effectively,
army of
he
them?
had one. He
He could have
also
had
has
10.
pocket dimensions.
Yeah, and direct neural interfaces for, mental control. But instead, he's playing a game of Battleship.
1A.
What is
1A.
that?
My Superman.
What is that number he kept saying? Was it A1?
1A. 1A. 1A.
1A. That was it. 1A. 1A. What a load of rubbish, eh? What the?
It's a load of bollocks, everybody, and Supergirl's just going to be as bad. Okay, let's move on.
It was.
Oh my God.
I mean, we
Speaking
can
of-
move on here because there was nothing in this
Fantastic.
film either.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. So awful.
Yeah.
This.
If
Well,
you're going to have a
well,
woman Silver Surfer, at least make her hot.
there were some nice scenes in this film, though. I like when they went to visit Galactus. I thought that the special effects in that was
No,
really
all right.
good.
He looked,
really
he looked
good.
big,
Uh,
didn't he?
uh,
They shot
he
that
did.
well.
Yeah, my favorite character is
yeah.
the Thing, and they didn't do anything with him, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, and then he stretches Reed Richards, whose superpower is stretching, but somehow he just pulls him apart a little bit, and he's like, ah! Like, that's literally what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This reminded me of the Fallout series where everybody got all excited about the aesthetics and then they ran into the writing.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you remember that bit where she went out with her baby and all the whole crowd was there? They would have tore her apart. If that was South London, she would have been done, mate. She would have been done.
Well, not only that, but Reed Richards is supposed to be like smartest man in the world and says the dumbest shit possible to a crowd.
Yeah.
About that. And it's not just we're working on it. Okay. All right. Well, they seem like they got it or whatever, and leave it up. No, I'm going to expressly say he demanded this thing, but that's off the question. Do you have anything else? Any other solution? Nah. They'll be like, well, then we do.
Again, another retarded genius. It's getting very tedious.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I think I was fairly entertained the first act when they went to Galactus's whatever.
Mm.
And then the story seemed the kind of logic of the story seemed to fall apart a little with all the light speed travel and stuff like that.
Dave Cullen
God,
liked
yes.
this, didn't he?
It just
Dave
just
Cullen
seemed to go a bit
liked
Yeah.
off the rails after the first act.
Yeah.
it.
The
Yeah.
Again,
best
it's-
part of
correctly.
this movie was the flashbacks when they were working together as a team.
Yeah.
And we wanted to see, actually, they're like, we don't want to do an origin story. You mean where you establish a consistent world so we can all understand what's going on? But, the flashback parts, it looked like they cribbed a little bit from The Incredibles. It was really good,
Yeah.
but that was it.
Here you go, Arch Colin, along my friend. Happy New Year, Wrenched. Miss Brown likes me. Could this have been better with Matt Smith as Reed Richards?
No, because the script was
It's too
rubbish.
white. It's too white as well.
No, it's
Yeah.
because of the writing. I don't care
Yes.
who you cast in this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to be Kentucky Fried Dog shit.
That's what I said. The script they write is
Yeah.
rubbish.
Shit.
Maybe it would have been better with Bella Ramsey as Reed Richards. But again, a dumb writer can't write a smart guy. We run into this constantly now.
But
Uh,
the issue I had with this film, there's many, but the one I hated the most was at the ending when Sue Storm was trying to push Galactus into the wormhole, and she was the only one. You couldn't tell me Thing couldn't have grabbed his leg and try and push him, or Mr.
Dog
Fantastic
shit.
could have pushed him, and Johnny
Yeah.
could have fired a fireball at him. It was all Sue Storm.
Yeah,
Which is
no
like,
teamwork.
yeah.
She does a lot of pushing in this movie. She pushes the baby out, and then she pushes Galactus. She's
Yeah,
the
I wish
only
they
one
would have
pushing.
push it. As the '80s callback song that they decided to throw into it.
They couldn't have a male hero because Johnny Storm was going to sacrifice himself. No, you had to have the bloody woman Silver Surfer knock him out of the way
Yeah.
so that the girls could save the day. No men was involved in saving that
Vex.
fucking day.
I had a really hard time paying attention to most of this movie because Vanessa Kirby looks like Bonnie Blue.
Okay.
Really?
She's also had too much plastic surgery and has
Yeah.
that
That's why
plastic
she looks
surgery
so much
ripped his face.
Like Bonnie Blue.
Yeah. To be fair, Bonnie Blue does a lot of pushing too, I've heard. So
Well, a lot of people do pushing on Bonnie Blue. Or in.
Okay, Swappers, I'm guessing you didn't watch Fantastic Four.
Fuck no.
Oh,
Well, there you
also, it's I still can't get over it, and I mentioned it on Bisa, but who puts a baby on a dead body? I can't get over
go.
that.
absolutely. So
Oh,
stupid.
but it's a
wasn't it?
magic baby.
They don't know his powers. Like they were scared of what his
Yeah.
powers were the entire time, and just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's fine. This isn't going to trigger him, even though he's clearly showing signs that he's way smarter than any
Yeah.
child is his age. Like, no, we'll sit him on top of his dead mom.
Yeah. And the
Oh.
fact the most powerful being in the galaxy was trying to take away the baby, that there's a clue.
Was it like what do we call it? Savalactus.
Yes,
They weren't trying to fuck the
Lovely,
baby
lovely.
that we know of.
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah. Again, there were 10 different better ways to go about doing everything they attempted to do. Nothing made sense in this. It was silly, but the Fantastic Four is always about teamwork, and that was the best parts of this film.
Yes.
Those little parts, and they didn't show any of that. Everybody was on their own. They might as well have been the first 4 random people of Marvel instead of the first family.
It also I'm not a fan what they did with the Thing. They just made him this beta male who just likes to cook all the time. Johnny was just like thirsting after a really ugly fucking woman the entire movie as well.
Yeah.
And Reed Richards, he basically was just there to move the plot along. There was nothing he actually contributed. Like this was really just Vanessa Kirby's movie. They tried really hard to just make it her movie, to the point that she's the one that not only saves the day, but she's also the climax of the movie, all of the points of tension and setting up stakes. It's all her.
Yeah, and can we
Bex.
talk about how Hollywood is trying to make Julia Garner this great beauty that they're
Yes, we
pushing on
can,
everybody?
because I fucking hate it, man. Like you could open a can with that nose. It's sharp.
Yeah,
enough.
nobody thinks she's hot. She didn't even make our contest, man.
Who's Julia Garner?
The
Indeed.
Silver Surfette. She was all right on Ozark as just acting and you know,
her.
What
Yeah.
we got on screen was obviously the toned down version of Vanessa Kirby, wasn't it? Really, in
They-
terms of plot, they
bad-
chopped a load of it, left it on the
Yeah,
editing floor.
they badly tried to disguise the whole
It,
woman's
yeah.
boss thing, didn't they, in this film?
yeah, they
Didn't
failed
work.
magnificently. Now, Bex, I will say one thing about
Mhm.
Johnny Doe. I mean, everybody knows the old adage: once you go chrome, you never go home.
Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah,
once you
wah.
lose some chrome, you never go.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's-
Mm.
Yeah, you know, him figuring out an entire
He was a
language
upset
based
girl.
on 7 words is way
There you go.
smarter than anything Reed ever did
True
in the movie.
Gordon Wrench.
I forgot about
Happy New Year, my friend. Silver Queefer. Queefing. Okay. Have we done with this?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Please,
move along.
leave it alone.
Move along. Savalactus, everybody.
Here we
Oh,
go.
masterpiece.
Yes,
Praise
War of the
be to
Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
pure cinema.
Can I plug myself here real quick? Is that okay, Mr. Brown?
You know
That's a
you're
bit rude.
going- Go on, do it.
Well, I
Go
mean,
on.
something is plugged in the movie too, so it's like it's accurate at least.
Oh my
But,
God! Set up
I
and payoff.
I do have a compilation of Ice Cube's best moments on my YouTube channel.
Put it in the put the link in the you're
Oh,
more than welcome. Go on, go for
point,
it.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You've got
Yeah.
privileges, as it were.
So I have been evangelizing this movie far and wide because this is the best worst movie you'll ever see. It is a magnificent piece of unintentionally hilarious art. I could not stop laughing when Gord and White Bear and I watched this. We all sounded like we were baked off our tits, and none of us had had a drop to drink or any kind of drug whatsoever. White Bear, after watching the movie, said, "If I could inject this in my veins, I would never drink again because you get so much higher from this movie."
Mm-hmm.
It is really compelling. I couldn't turn away. I didn't even think I was going to watch it, but the moment it started, man, I was hooked. I couldn't. It is the best movie or the best worst movie
Yeah.
I've ever seen. It did its job. It entertained, made me laugh my ass off, and it held my attention.
Yeah,
Iceman, it is far better than The Room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane how good a terrible movie it is.
Yeah, most so bad that they're good movies have like those boring moments where you're like, all right, I'm kind of slugging through this, and there's like 5 or 6 moments. This thing is a continual assault of things happening, and if you look away, you're screwed.
In a way, like the pacing is thus phenomenal in this
It is.
film. It's 90 minutes. You're constantly entertained. Things are moving along. Ice Cube is just Ice Cube, so there's characterization to that end. It's visually there's such a mess going on the screen that like you're also entertained that way. Like objectively as a film, this is a 0 out of 10, but it's pure entertainment. It's I've watched this about 4 times this year.
Oh
already.
yeah.
Yeah. Now we know Amazon will be functioning even if there's no power and no internet, and all the information was eaten by aliens.
Yes,
Mhm.
because
You can still order your Pop-Tarts.
Durkee McDurkey face. I would actually say this is better than Madam Web as well.
Oh.
yeah, absolutely.
by far. I'm telling you, I haven't laughed at a movie this hard in 10 or 15 years. It is a masterpiece of unintentional comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Yeah.
Swappers, I think we need to get on this, don't you, by the sounds of it?
Fuck no.
The two of you
Swappers, like you really
Swappers-
are
Swappers
missing
is
out.
playing hardball.
really missing it. You and you have to watch it with Brown. The two of you watching it
What?
together. Yeah. This is definitely, if they put this in theaters, I'm there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yep. I'd pay for IMAX for this.
Oh, hell yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But didn't they do something that was really bad in this film? According to the Corridor crew, they literally took footage from an actual war zone, which actually happened in real life.
Oh, it was
And
from the Beirut explosion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
that and
the only
some
one.
of this other
They use
stuff
a
as well.
ton of footage from news stuff or whatever. Now,
Yeah.
the one, there's a combat scene where they digitally alter the faces of the of the
Yeah.
people involved.
So
Yeah, they
that was
also have
pretty
a-
bad.
They have a creepy CIA dude spying on his own daughter through her refrigerator. It's like, it's great.
I love that on the tag it says "baby daddy" and then has the name of.
Yeah, and I wasn't happy they revealed the identity of Anonymous. That seemed to be
That
a
was
little-
Disruptor, sir.
Ah,
And he was so smart that he knew that the aliens were going to blow up his house. So he went to someone else's house and made it look like he was transmitting from his house. You know, rather than being in his house and make it look like he's transmitting from someone else's house, so their house gets blown the fuck up. And
Yeah,
to the movie's credit, it recognizes this, but it lampshades it.
yeah.
Ice Cube's like,
Yeah.
why the hell did you do this? Be quiet, Dad. We got to talk about this. I was like,
I don't have alien invasion insurance.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Joe,
funniest
thing, shit, back home.
The funniest thing about this movie is the conceit that information is a tangible thing that can be eaten and then isn't there anymore. Like as they read a book, the letters fall off the page.
Ian, have you watched this then?
I think I saw about half of it, and that was enough for me.
Oh, I think you need to watch the rest of it then.
Oh,
No, I don't want to.
You have to watch it with people, though. That's the best part. But the hilarious thing, this is a movie where they had an entirely different story, and then decided, okay, we're going to shift it to something for some reason. I don't know. They got the rights to War of the Worlds or something like that.
Yeah.
It should be in the public domain. But they got it. So it was originally supposed to be about government surveillance and all that stuff or whatever, and then they just throw in this aliens are eating our data thing, and it just goes insane. It is magnificent. Everything came together to make this masterpiece.
I think War of the Worlds is in the public domain. Anyone can make a War of the Worlds film.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a recommendation then, isn't it?
Oh God, yes. This is the best movie of the year.
That's War of the Worlds, everybody. Damn. Who saw this one then? August.
It was a very triumphant month.
August.
What horrors have you got for us, Ian?
August.
Oh God, Alien Earp is coming.
This was all right.
Naked Gun.
May I?
Yeah,
You
go for
may.
it.
Okay, I wanted to rewatch the original before I had watched this, and I unfortunately just didn't have the time. So I watched this. I quite enjoyed it. It didn't feel fresh or original. The chemistry between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson was great. I did genuinely laugh. But then I went and rewatched the original Naked Gun and Naked Gun 2, and I was like, oh, they just kind of recycled gags from the first two movies, but like modernized them a little bit. So like a current audience, like a Gen Z audience watching this would understand it. So it's like a 5 out of 10, I would say.
No, is it a 5 or a 5.5? Very important.
It's like a 5. It's midway.
Oh,
I like this type of humor. I like slapstick gag humor, but like if you're just gonna keep recycling jokes, then you're not giving me much incentive to rewatch this, let alone think of it fondly. So.
Is there no way we can upmark it to a 5.5?
No.
Yeah, Vex 5.5 is this channel's IGN 7. That's what they're trying to say.
That's why she's sticking with the 5. She ain't giving it to you. This movie also did not make $1 billion.
No.
I chuckled when I watched it a lot, but I had a couple of decent laughs, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. I'll say that.
See, here you go, Drew Gordon, I mentioned. Mark Commode liked it, and I think that was the moment where I decided I ain't watching it.
I don't like Mark Commode. I think he's an idiot, but there you go. He's a critic over here. He's mostly on the radio.
Piss pot.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone then? Anybody? Ian?
Like there's that bit where he says take a chair, and then she grabs the chair and she just goes over his office with the chair. I mean that kind of a joke is kind of. The original crew would have done something that was better than that. If she would have taken the chair, she would have done something with the chair. Do you know what I mean? But they just literally did jokes like that in this film.
Yeah.
I mean, I was amused, but it was no way as better than the original. As far as I liked all of the original ones. Personally.
I did watch Naked Gun probably
First one.
about a month ago, a month and a half ago. It was free on YouTube. I thought I'd give it a blast. I've not watched it in a long time. It's all right.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Some good gags.
Which one was the one where they took the Mickey out of Untouchables with the stairs? Is that the third one? I can't remember. Anybody remember that scene where they took the Mickey out of the Untouchables? You know, with the stair scene with the woman in the pram, stuff like that. Which was that? The third one or the second?
I remember when Nordberg goes down the stairs and then gets ejected when he hits the bottom of the rail. But that's
right, that's the first
one.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might have been the third one. I'm not sure, but anyway. Yeah, go ahead.
Swappers, did you watch this?
No, I just thought, oh, great, another remake, reboot, whatever. The trailer didn't make me laugh once, so that's an obvious reason why I wanted to stay away from it. It took away from precious wanking time, basically.
Yeah.
Not even Neeson's dong could save this one by the sounds of it.
What, did he get it out?
Yeah, but it did get him a new girlfriend. They're still together.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's pretty used, but I guess it's new to him.
Yeah. Well, Tommy Lee.
Okay. Vex, are you available to read a super chat, please?
Sure. All right. Dutch Gradient wrenched for $5.
World of Sports.
If you wanted an original humor like the old Naked Gun movies, you should have seen Fackham Hall. I did watch Fackham Hall. I quite enjoyed it. I will say that the humor gets because they're using the same style of humor and it's over the span of 90 minutes. The type of humor, it's fast and it hits you a lot and it gets old kind of quickly. But worth watching, 100% worth watching.
Yeah, I was going to go watch it, but again, another one of these. Is it worth doing a 30-mile round trip to go watch?
I completely forgot.
No.
I'll send you a link to watch it on the seas. There you go.
Arr.
Downloading now.
Downloading now. That's The Naked Gun, everybody.
Duh.
Sorry? Weapons.
That looks like a Jimmy Savile dream right there. What's going on?
Jimmy dreams of Naruto.
Lovely.
Yeah, I completely missed this one. I've got absolutely no idea what it's about. I'm sure Vex watched it, though.
Yes, I did watch it because I liked Barbarian, even if the final act kind of shat the bed. And I like Whitest Kids You Know. So, okay, essentially, this small town, and unfortunately, Julia Garner is in here again. In this small town, basically, all the children from this one woman's classroom all disappear at the same time one night. And basically, the movie is told through the 4 different perspectives, in a non-linear way to unfold what happened to these children. I like the place it came out of because, Zach Cregger wrote this, or it was inspired by the death of Trevor Moore, who is one of the founders of Whitest Kids You Know, and he suspiciously died. There's a lot of conspiracies around that. So the places is coming from. I can appreciate what I got. It's just really fucking dumb. You don't really care for any of the characters because they all fucking suck. Like Josh Brolin's character is maybe the one they get closest to actually doing something with, but it's whammon at the end of the day. Zach Cregger is pretty progressive leaning. He has shared that much. One of the inspirations for Barbarian was just kind of like, oh, rape culture and women can't be safe and all of this stuff. So
okay.
It tries to do too much. It tries to be deeper, but because there's not a whole lot going on plot wise, it's very hard to be much deeper than, oh, everyone is kind of traumatized to some extent. It's I was really middle of the road on this movie for a long time, and then I tried to rewatch it, and that kind of cemented that, oh, I have no desire to rewatch this, so that automatically tells me a lot.
Yeah, I mean, again, the director is he just does the same trick over and over again, which is, oh, look, I have a political thought. I'm going to do an allegory, but it's supposed to be spoopy. And he's very much becoming M. Night Shyamalan for me, where it's like, I get your trick. It was interesting the first time. It stopped being interesting the second, third, and then on.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Ian, did you watch this?
Yeah, I watched it. I thought the premise was good, but I didn't really like the film. I didn't like the conclusion to it. I thought the conclusion was dumb. And I don't know. I just thought I agree with Vex. I didn't care about anyone in this at all.
Okay.
I actually hated the main character. I thought the main character needed a good kick up
Me
the arse,
too.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it passed the time. That's all I can say about it.
If they had made the main character like Julia Garner, Julia Garner's the teacher, like who like the student that it's her class that disappears, right? If they had made her character a man, so many people would be outraged by this film because she crosses so many fucking boundaries consistently throughout this entire film. And it would be creepy if it were a man. It's pretty creepy as a woman as well.
Yeah, this had a very good setup, and they actually opened the mystery box, and it was just like, that again, sort of uninspired. But I will say it's very well made, and the performances are good.
Sure.
And Pedro Pascal was supposed to play Josh Brolin's part, and boy, I'm glad that he didn't.
Okay. And on that, that's one of the only movies he's not been in this year, then?
Yeah, that's probably the only one.
Okay, let's move on then. Oh, go.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say he didn't even have much of a character in this movie. Like I think Josh Brolin had at most 5 minutes of screen time over a 2-hour movie, so it's not like Pascal would have done anything here.
And on that bombshell,
fuck this show.
Alien Earth.
Didn't watch it.
It is a complete piece of shit. It is the most incompetent thing that I have witnessed in the last couple of years, at least, and maybe longer than that. The writing is absolutely brain dead. You have crayon eaters thinking that they actually understand sci-fi, and so they bring up, here's our big concepts, and so many stupid people went, they're going to talk about this, and it was, I think, because Vex and I watched this together. And we trauma bonded. This is the 5 minutes. Well, the opening text scroll already had me throwing shit. But it was the civics. He didn't take civics class. Was the moment that I realized these people are way too dumb to be able to write anything close to science fiction or anything in this. And every episode got worse. The finale didn't finalize anything. It was like episode 8 of a 10 episode series, and it just ends, and you're like, "What? Wait, okay." Everything in this was a steaming pile of shit. Drinker in one of our group chats after watching the first episode, he's like, "No, I think it was pretty good." And Melvin and I were both like, "Dude, watch the second episode then." And he came back and he was like, "Yeah, okay, I might have been a little generous." And I was like, "Yes, you're a lot generous because the first episode is shit too."
He thought the first episode was good. Oh, what's happened?
It's the projection. Look, you talk about this. I think they're going to deliver on this, and I was like, "Based on what?"
Yeah, the production design, that was the only thing it had going for it. I hate to sound like a broken record, but here we have another case of a supposed genius acting like a crayon eater as Jay. Every single decision he made was dumb. This was a clear case of not only very unintelligent writers going, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? Yeah, and wouldn't it be cool if we did that? And wouldn't this be cool? Hey, and you know what? Let her take a paper guillotine and break it off and use it as a sword, even though we have this huge armory here with actual swords, Nothing about this made any sense. I think it is the Last Jedi of the Alien films.
Fuck.
It ruins everything about, not only it ruins Predator too. This thing probably does more damage to a franchise than any other thing I've seen. I mean, it could lay out the specifics, the whole time and space. They're supposed to be gone like 60 years. So when they come back, shit wouldn't be the same, you know?
Yeah. There you go. Punchable face, wrenched. Hello, mate. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Xenomorphs are pets now.
And they're
Yeah.
bulletproof.
Yeah. Oh,
They
and
can
they
also
no longer
you
have
can
acid.
also shoot at them from behind, and the bullet will hit them in the face.
And they don't
What?
have acid for blood anymore, so you can
Well, they do
whack them with a
sometimes.
paper cutter. Yeah, it's sort of inconsistent.
They're like an explosion in a knife factory at one point, and then they creepily whisper in your ear the next. They can sense fear and plot armor.
Yeah, and let's not even talk about how creepy it is. They take these little kids and they put them in post-pubescent teenage bodies and start having weird conversations about pregnancy and sex and sperm and
low sperm
hold
counts.
on. Don't go there because I've got a video working on that angle.
The best part is creepy man who has installed a chip in one of these kids so that only the kid can hear him as he talks to him. Is saying like, come on, you want to do this or whatever, while he's in S&M club.
Oh yeah, there was so much just really wrong about this, just in the whole Jimmy Savile angle. Super creepy. Not to mention, none of it made sense. What?
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I really think this did more damage to two franchises than The Last Jedi and Ahsoka and The Acolyte did to Star Wars, respectively.
Okay, I watched I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and I never watched anymore.
Well, you saw the 2 best.
Yeah. You guys liked, was it Tentacles?
Lord Tentacles, our Lord and Savior, is the only thing and oh my God, the only tension that we had was in the last episode where the Mary Sue Wendy is like, it looks like, I was like, oh my God, they're actually going to kill Tentacles. And we were really on edge. Thankfully, his genius allowed him to escape.
Yes.
But oh my God, were we ready to riot if that happened?
Honestly, even like because I can't, was it you, Istaphobos, that said the production design was good?
Well, it looked like Alien. I'm not going to say good, but it was just like Romulus. They fooled people because they made it look like the thing that you liked.
Okay, yeah, it's just like I couldn't even be, because I think this cost like what, $250 million or something.
Yeah, it was insane. And from the very, they take the most stupid people you can find and send them off into space to do a critical scientific mission. These guys, it was like watching the Three Stooges try to fix a spaceship.
My favorite is the writing. The writing and the research was so shit that they actually fucked up the numbers for pi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love pi.
If you just want to see people just doing the dumbest possible decisions in any given situation, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
This is your thing. But if you like Alien, don't watch it.
Okay, we've got a super chat.
Okay.
No, go on. Do your thoughts.
Actually, no, it's related to the super chat. So
okay, do you want to read the super chat then? Please?
Oh, okay. Dutch Gradient wrenched for $10. Thank you. Vex, drinkers like me, we're both huge fans of Aliens, so the production value of episode 1 gave us incredible, but obviously false hope. Yeah, just on the production, I'm a huge fan of Alien too, but like let's be real here, okay? The production design of episode 1 wasn't that fucking great. Like every time the xenomorph or the face huggers, any of the creatures really that aren't pure CGI show up on the screen, you can tell that they've gotten the laziest people possible to make the costumes because there's no lifelikeness, there's no creep factor to anything. Like even when the xenomorph shows up in that first episode to kill that dumbass slut woman, it's just, you can tell it's all one solid piece instead of multiple moving parts, which is what the original costume was like. And even like the Predator costume was the same deal in those original films. And the copy and paste, we're just going to mimic, that opening scene with the crew from the first Alien film. Again, you have the same thing. The set is missing like a lived in depth to it. So it really is just like, oh, we'll just produce as much as we can out of our Chinese factory, and then we'll just spray paint, some leftover cardboard we have over here, and
Yeah.
hopefully that fills it in. Like, this production design was genuinely awful. Like, actually awful.
It was, and
Yeah.
they were directly trying to copy the opening scenes of Alien, and it was Timu Nostromo and the special needs bunch getting
dear.
together.
Yeah.
It was atrocious.
It was
Okay.
like Dumb and Dumber trying to fix the spaceship by throwing, spare parts at each other. It was literally just, I was like, how can this possibly be happening? But it wasn't dumb enough to be funny.
Okay, let's move on then. That's Alien Earth, everybody.
This is a movie that should not have been made.
Nobody
Agreed.
2.
It should be called Nobody 2, The Girl Bossing Around. This was
Nobody too. Nobody
absolutely
cares.
trash. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Nobody Cares too.
Yeah,
This is
the-
absolute trash.
Yeah,
I was really looking
mean,
forward to it.
We all were.
Why? Nobody
I like the
nobody had a
first one.
I like the
that's a
first
cool
one.
story, bro. But the problem is the story for that one was necessarily it could only be one movie. You can't suddenly reveal that average guy is assassin
You're
again.
such a
You've
fucking
already
killjoy.
done it. No,
No,
again, it's
yeah.
think about what you're doing. Oh, I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
more
yeah,
of
yeah.
a thing. You can't.
Yeah, but Jay, they revealed that average guy's wife was even better assassin.
Oh, thank God, we're saved.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really, because I said I was looking forward to this one because I really liked the first one, and I thought they could be clever enough to do something good with this, and they didn't. They just basically copied some of the stuff from the first one, and he became a Superman. He was like beating people up. He hardly beat up the guys on the bus, but he was beating up like armies of people and stuff, and you're like, what the fuck's going on here? And then there was the woman boss thing. And it just failed miserably, this whole
Sharon
film.
Stone, Christ.
yeah, you could tell that Sharon Stone's character was meant to be a man originally, and I guess the studio made them swap it out for a woman because everything she said
No,
and her
that's
body
not true.
language, it just felt like a man. No, dude, come on, let's be honest.
No,
Sharon Stone is
no,
a very bangable woman, and I
No,
thought she
no,
was
no,
a dick this entire movie.
Wait, hold on. Basically, I heard the interview with him and her. Basically, he met her at some party, and she was talking about the film,
Went
and he suggested that
fanboy.
she should be the villain in it. So
You
it
went
wasn't
fanboy.
so it was written. Yeah, it was written with her in mind. Yeah.
Wait, so
There you go.
hold on. So you're saying that before the script was written, he recommended her?
Because
Oh,
he
well,
met her
that's-
at some so he met her at some party, and she was saying how much she liked the first one, and he was going, well, do you want to be in the second one? She was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, okay, we'll create a character for you. And then that's how she ended up in the movie. It wasn't like she had to do an audition or anything. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
that's even more
So,
disappointing
yeah.
than to me.
I know.
But they probably already had a man character in mind and they just grafted her onto it.
Maybe.
It
I
definitely
don't know.
seems like it was a dude.
I can only tell you what they said in the interview. But there you
Okay.
go.
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody else? Swappers? No.
I didn't bother with this one. No, I just thought it was going to be another case of poor sequel syndrome, and I was right.
We were so fucking. I even went to the theater to watch this. It's like
I
what
like the first one. The
fuck
first
am
one
I
a lot.
watching?
The reason why the first one worked so well is because of Bob. Bob was freaking awesome in the first
Yeah,
one.
Bob
He is,
isn't
but
even the main character here, is the sad part.
No,
His
yeah.
wife has more plot development than he does.
He got saved by his wife as well.
Hmm.
Well, it kind of
Yeah.
has
You
to
know-
because you can't repeat the same kind of conceit
Oh,
that made him
no.
interesting in the first movie.
The
No.
What
only
does he
good thing
do?
about
Suddenly reveal that he's a super soldier and pulls out a cape and starts flying?
the only good thing about this film is when he
Damn.
went back. When he went back because his
Went back?
the
What?
little guy slapped his girl in the head, didn't he? And he went back. That was the only good bit where he went back and
Okay.
beat the crap out of those people.
And on
The rest
that
of it was
bombshell,
rubbish.
let's move on.
Yeah.
I nearly forgot to add this to the list. Dark
Haven't
Wolf.
seen this. Haven't seen it.
This was one of the best things of the year,
Yeah, it's
hands
good.
down.
I loved it, but something
Agreed.
happened near the end that just didn't make any sense
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I remember hearing you complain about the whole Iran wouldn't team up with them. I was like, man, it doesn't matter. It's a fictional show. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it does. In the if you're gonna act like we're operating in this realistic world, you better have a plausible explanation.
Yeah, and they really didn't, but I agree, man. It was still fun. If you can get past the fact that an entire set of bearings materialized out of nowhere that happened to be the real ones, and nobody really can explain where they came from. And yes, there were some very odd pairings.
I agree with you there on the bearings. Yes.
And it didn't really make any sense. But just watch it anyway because it was cool and fun, and these guys were awesome. And it really was like, yes, they shit the bed at the end, but this is still worth watching. I'll be the first to say it, man. It was just great fun, great performances. And as somebody who, I was never in this capacity, but all of the gunplay, the tactical stuff, very realistic, very well done.
Yeah.
All the weapon stuff, really quite well.
Because he's part of he founded the production company with Chris Pratt to do this franchise, right? Mm-hmm. So he has proper experts and himself on set to make sure that all of the tactical stuff is military accurate. In the original series, you can tell that they went to that length. If you read his book, like the first book, it really does its job. And if you don't know about any of this stuff, you'll be at least you can have a general conversation about it after you read the first book, because he really wants people to understand that the stuff that you see in James Bond isn't accurate to what weaponry is actually in the modern age. But
yeah, the author is a genuine special operator for over 20 years. He knows what he's talking about. And I will say one of the most impressive things is that this show and the Terminal List, the books aren't that great. The characters are sort of very flat. It's like early Tom Clancy. But man, the shows are great. They really added the things they needed to add to make it a good adaptation.
Okay. The only problem I had with this show was the fact that the lead there in the middle, I can't remember his name.
Taylor Kitsch.
If this had been the first series of the Terminal List, it would have been fantastic, because we don't know where this guy's journey is going. We do, though, don't we? Because of the
you know what?
original Terminal List. Mm-hmm.
I will argue that it's still kind of worth seeing how he got there because of how he acts in the original series.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd agree with that, but again, this is the problem with prequels that I already know a character gonna do a certain thing, and so finding out their motivation, whatever, was I don't care. I know where their destination is. Also, I know they're not going to die.
Taylor Kitsch is a top 3 for me. So let me just sip. Okay. I'm totally fine. watching a whole series with him as the lead.
Or just buy the poster and you can go ahead and flick the bean all you want. We would, however, like to have a better story that doesn't work.
No, I will say he was my favorite character in the Terminal List. I absolutely loved him. He seems to have trouble getting good roles, but I think Taylor Kitsch is pretty good. I even liked him in John Carter. He's a decent actor. He's got buttloads of charisma. And, he was my favorite part of the Terminal List. And I was okay. Yeah, it was kind of well, you know how this is going to end. But it was still interesting enough to kind of watch how he got there. Okay. But I agree. If this had come out first, man, that would have been really cool.
Fucking banging, yeah. I'm going to say Dark Wolf is very, very much worth a watch, everybody. It's up there for the year, I think.
And if you have shows of the year, one of the best. Yeah.
If you haven't seen Terminal List yet, then watch this first, and you will improve your experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say though, I fucking hated the women in this series. They didn't need to be in there. I'm just gonna say it. Okay. I thought they were
I'm gonna say 50-50. One of them I liked, one of them I
liked one of them.
Stand.
Yeah. Okay. Ian, I think you need to watch this. It's really good.
Maybe.
If you could sit through fucking Dexter Resurrection, you better fucking watch this, Ian. You better.
Wait. Mind your language.
Yeah,
I was-
Manuel Grill asks if you can watch this one without watching the other show easily. Easily,
Yes.
You should actually
Yeah,
watch
you
this.
should. Yeah.
The setup for season 2 is imminent. I really hope this gets a season 2. I want it to go balls to
Yeah,
the
they
wall
make it.
in the
They've
second
they've
season.
Yeah.
made it, haven't they? They've made it.
Oh,
Okay.
and
No,
Rafe
Dark Wolf.
Hastings. Rafe Hastings is awesome. He's going to show up in the next terminal list. And
Yes, if he can.
I was going to say, Vex hates women in TV shows and films. That's the
There you
impression.
go, Mark.
No.
Way. Hello, Mark.
There's some I like, but like when you're literally just there to be like asked to set up
Yeah, I
like
hear you.
pension that
I
doesn't
hear
really
you.
matter. Yeah,
I
I
hear
don't.
you.
And also, like, one of them just manages to be like impermeable to literally anything, despite having no training whatsoever.
Okay.
And you're just like, bro, really, really?
Here you go, folks. Mark. Hello, Mark. Happy New Year. Ranch will spot. Vex does not like girls.
I am straight. It's true.
Yeah, it's not true. Bex likes girls as long as they're hot.
That too. Yes.
Swappers,
what
I think
was
you might
his-
enjoy this as well.
yeah, what was his nickname? Mitakuli, the quiet one.
Don't know.
An excellent way to introduce new characters to go into the terminal list too.
Yeah.
He was. Tom Hopper was fantastic in this.
Perfect
He-
casting for Rafe. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. And he played like Hawk and Dove, didn't he? No, that was Alan Richmond. He was in the Umbrella Academy. He played the big hairy guy.
He was in
Oh,
Black Sails too.
Mine.
Yeah, Black
Okay,
Sails.
minor spoiler: the interrogation scene. Oh,
Oh. Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
well, yeah,
that was a hard watch.
yeah. Okay, that's the Dark Wolf. Everybody
Oh,
recommended.
on a just a funny note, so Variety put this in their worst shows of the year, and if you read the reason why,
Go
it's
on.
basically just like someone opened a thesaurus and was like, how can I use the one word bad and basically just swing it as many ways as I can to say that I don't like shows about white men.
Yeah, it was basically toxic masculinity and white men.
Right.
There you go, Dr. Asman wrenched. The interrogation scene was realistic. Yep.
Yep. All
Yeah,
the
what does he
gunfights,
think
the bombs, all of it is realistic.
Yeah, who does he think makes up the army, man? That it's supposed to be toxic masculinity. That's how you win wars.
No, it is
Variety-
not. That's not what he
Not
wants
anymore.
because he's from Variety.
Yeah,
No, no, no,
Variety
you
also
don't.
hated the first series, by the
Yeah,
way. They
okay.
ranked it as one of the
Well,
worst of 2022. So
They know fuck all. Okay, let's move on then. Oh, September. Great song by.
Do you remember when it was dark
In
September?
September. Great song.
That actually really is a good song. Earth, Wind, and
It's a
Fire.
fucking great song, yeah. September, everybody. Swappers, you're building shelves again, yeah?
Yeah, you wrestling?
Let's have the shelves back on the menu.
he's
No,
looking
I
at
think
Taylor Kitsch on a poster right now, and I
Could be
understand
it, yeah.
swappers.
I have a
time-
rickety
yeah.
table, I'm afraid.
Every
I
time
can
you touch the
sympathize
keyboard-
too. Like I'm straight as far as I know, but I have a bit of a man crush on Taylor Kitsch. I'll admit.
Oh my god, I would leave
September,
my
everybody.
husband for him in a heartbeat. Oh god.
Watch Battleship. That'll solve it.
No, that
Ooh.
doesn't even matter. Dude likes to just disappear in the woods. I like to disappear in the woods. Let's disappear in the woods
We've
together and
heard
get
that
I
naked.
wish he
yeah.
would have disappeared in the woods instead of doing Battleship.
I don't know. I
A
quite
job's
like
a job for an
Battleship.
actor, okay?
Yeah, I quite like Battleship. It was bollocks, but I was entertained.
It was really kind of entertaining, wasn't it? It was silly and ridiculous,
Yeah.
but compared to
Yeah.
this year's movies, it's a freaking masterpiece.
Yeah, The Long Walk.
I watched it. Did anyone else?
No, thanks.
No, because I knew because I read the book it's based on, or the
Okay.
short story anyway. And
Is this the sequel to the short Sprint?
no,
No.
Oh,
It's the prequel to Running Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a music video for the Proclaimers. I would walk by her.
ugh.
Am I the only one that watched this set?
Maybe I didn't even think the novella, whatever it was all that great. So
Well, it's like many of like those Bachman style stories where
Oh, okay.
there's no real way to represent the internal monologue, which is really the interesting part of the story. So
Yeah.
trying to adapt it, good luck.
yeah, Rage would be very difficult to do in the same way.
There you go. This has been good, wouldn't it? The Long Walk off a short pier.
Yes.
If only.
George's
You know,
direct
Nice.
to-
I haven't seen the film, and I don't really care about it. Are we allowed spoilers here? Because I actually want to know who won.
Yeah, I can give you spoilers.
Cool. Who won?
Okay. It's the black gay man wins.
Oh no!
Like
really?
you didn't know.
No, I didn't. I didn't know. I didn't.
No,
know.
but I
Really?
mean, you could figure it out just by looking at the amount of DEI points each contestant has.
Yeah, there was no women involved, so you can already eliminate that. So what's your next option?
Damn.
Okay, well, there you go.
Hold on. So, can I ask another question? So, did the white guy get shot then, or something? Because if
Yes, he did.
Wasn't. All right. Okay.
Basically at the end, I think if I remember correctly, like the white guy is just like, no, you should go on or something like that, and he kind of sacrifices himself, and then the black guy decides to just kill Mark Hamill when he wins, and then he just walks away with no repercussions whatsoever.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't oh, go ahead.
Well, I
Oh,
thought it
I
was
was
so
just-
brave that the white guy put the
Yeah.
black guy on the floating door and then went ahead and sunk into the Atlantic. It was very exciting.
Yeah, if you're watching a movie and there's a black guy and they're a gay guy, but there's a gay black guy, you know he's going to win every single time, just like the
there you
white
go.
guy's going to be evil.
punchable face.
I didn't know he was gay.
All right. The Long Mince.
I haven't read the original
Fucking
short
hell.
story, so I don't. The only good book I've read by Stephen King, I still need to read Cujo, has been Pet Cemetery, and I haven't enjoyed anything else I've read by him. I'm not a huge fan of his writing style or how much he likes to describe perverted things in all of his books. But like, there's moments in this movie where I could tell that like they had just ripped dialogue straight out of a book because it doesn't flow with all the filler dialogue that would like translate a story to film adequately. So there's like a lot of these like long-winded like expositional monologues that some characters will go on while they're walking, and it just doesn't fit like the rest of like all the little filler dialogue whatsoever. It's clear like, oh, this was a big moment in the story, so we got to include it in
Okay.
Well, it's trying to externalize internal dialogue.
There you
know,
go.
the what's going on inside my head, but I'll just say it out loud because that's a great way to adapt things.
Yeah, it just
What-
doesn't work well. And then on top of that, like I know that the ending is different from the original story, and you could tell it was different because the way it led up to it, it just didn't make any sense. On top of that, the black gay dude, so you find out he's gay like halfway into the movie, right?
What-
Because as they're walking, because they can't stop walking, otherwise they die, right?
His trousers
So-
fall down.
No, as they're walking, all this guy is talking about is like, oh my god, there's so many fit dudes around. Oh god, I wish I could just
Well,
fuck all these dudes
right.
around
Okay.
me.
Okay.
It's like, That's what you're thinking of when
okay.
a dozen fucking guns are pointed at you?
Okay,
Really?
I'm going to start asking this from now on, and it's Swappers who gave me the inspiration for this. Were there any straight characters in this movie?
Yes. All of
Yeah,
them,
the
but
ones
that
that
one
got
guy.
killed. Yeah,
Yeah, the ones who got killed. Okay.
yeah.
Have we finished with that then?
Yeah,
we
I
got
thought
a
so.
triple shot of Stephen King all in a very short period of time toward the end of the year.
Yeah, and it was all shit.
Yeah, but what's going on?
Okay, let's move on then. Yes.
Yes, please.
Tulsa King,
Still need to watch this show.
season 3.
Disappointing. I thought.
Still better than most, but yes, not up to quality, not up to par with the first two. And man, Tyson, he's got to go. Freaking annoyed the shit out of me.
Just poor writing for Tyson. Mitch
Yeah.
didn't do fuck all.
Yeah, it was mostly poor writing across the board. The characters became a little bit of a
you go.
spoof or satire of themselves, a parody of themselves.
Dr. Asman benched. Massive drop off in quality. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you compare it to something like Alien Earth or Predator,
Yeah.
Killer of Killers, it's still worth watching.
We go.
There's no
Amelia
mob
Bedelia wrenched. Happy New Year, Amelia. Writing has hit the wall. I watched Stallone's latest Instagram post. He's writing season 4 as we speak. Indeed.
When are we going to get Amelia to come on?
Ooh.
I don't think Amelia, if you want to come on at some point, I think the invite's been there before. I don't think indeed, Kat. Amelia, if
I-
you want to 1 week, come on if you want.
I've only been able to talk to Amelia on her 1-900 number.
Cat, shut up.
You cat.
Fucking the cat's quiet all day, and then as soon as I start streaming, right? Okay. Anything to add with Tulsa King? We were all disappointed, while still enjoyed it. It was just we could tell it just missed the beat. Yeah,
The same story every week. It was like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
got something,
Yeah.
and then the other guys got it back, and then he got it back, and then it's just the usual rubbish.
Yeah,
I
they
just
really
thought I
need to
could
kill
let
off a
down.
character to add some stakes, but I don't want anyone to go. So, except Tyson now. Yeah, go ahead, kill him. They're not going to kill the black dude though.
the cat is called Jet.
It was very disappointing this season, but there were some nice bits in it though.
Yeah,
Did you name
okay.
him after the Beatles song? I mean, the Paul McCartney
it's
song.
a she,
Ah.
pure black. You see, black cat Jet. Anyway, okay.
Paul McCartney named that song after his black lab, was also named Jet.
There you go.
Should have named the
Okay.
cat Naggers.
No, she wasn't nagging at the time, but anyway. Okay, that's Tulsa King. We were all disappointed, folks. I'm sure it will pick up for season 4. Okay, let's move on then. One battle after another.
Didn't watch trailer, dumb as fuck, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
Zero
either.
interest.
100% woke trash.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
that
did you watch it?
portrays Antifa as the good guys. This
No.
is going to win all the Oscars, though. I don't even think it's
Oh,
worth talking about. This is
no.
absolute garbage.
Okay then.
Pregnant
Hey.
women fighting on the.
October, my birthday, everybody. My birthday month, October.
It's mine as well.
Oh, yes.
Well, we didn't get a lot of presents in the media landscape for this month.
No. Okay. I think we're doing quite well for time, actually. I thought we were going to be doing 5 hours, but I think we're doing okay. at the
July
moment.
was just a heavy month, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we don't have 10 people in the panel either.
well, September and October were pretty fucking empty as
Okay.
well.
We'll quickly do this. Mightily generous. Dutch gradient, you're far too generous, my friend. Range full spot, $2. Woke battle after another.
Yeah.
It was voted one of the best films, isn't it? Of I can't remember what magazine voted it. the
Yeah,
best
it's
film.
it's
All of
made like
them.
every
Yeah.
top list for
Yeah.
every like publishing entity, and it's even getting kind of like, oh, will it get nominated for this Oscar? It's getting that buzz too.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
October, everybody. Let's see what's on
Yay.
the menu.
Didn't watch.
Oh, I was looking forward to this one,
Didn't watch it.
and I didn't go watch it.
It looks stupid.
Anybody?
I mean, having seen the documentary, The Smashing Machine, I was like, no thanks. I've already seen the actual real life version.
Here you go. Marigold. 09U. Hello, my friend. Happy New Year. This is on HBO and still will not watch. Damn.
No.
That
Cynic
killed it.
saw it because he's a wrestling guy.
Yeah, I
and
know.
he
He's,
said it was
he's
actually-
massive.
Yeah,
on,
he said it's
sorry.
pretty good. So it's just it's clearly Oscar bait. That's what he did say. It's
Oh,
good,
okay.
but it's
Yeah,
clearly
yeah.
Oscar bait.
But
And
the
then The
Rock has
Go-
never made anything good, has he? Let's face
But
it.
this was his kind of, in
Yeah.
inverted commas, acting breakout role, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he goes on Ozempic and loses like 120 pounds right after this, and he looks like he's sick.
Lost
The
120
Pebble.
pounds, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, that's the Smashing Machine. Nobody watched it.
Never watched it.
Tron Erez.
Didn't watch it.
Give a shit.
Um,
That's
it
my
did
line.
really-
Sorry, I since you hadn't
Yeah.
watched it, I had to go ahead and abscond with your line. My
Um,
lawyers will be in touch with your lawyers
Yes.
to cover the copyright piece.
It looks very pretty. Nice moments in it. The story's a bit shite. A bit A to B.
A
kind
bit?
of. It's just
It has multiple genius characters in it that act retarded.
even Leto wasn't. I don't even think Leto was the worst thing about it.
No, he wasn't.
Greta, what's it? Grace
Lee.
Grace Lee.
It was Greta Lee.
Awful.
Yeah, but and it was a bait and switch too, because there were 3 girl bosses in this, and all of the advertisement focused on Leto, and then we just get girl boss after girl boss after girl boss.
I mean, we got the Acolyte. Yes. in there,
Yes.
so-
I thought Leto wasn't okay, actually.
He wasn't bad. He really was,
Yeah.
but he didn't have a lot to. His dialogue was so stupid, but he actually wasn't bad.
Yeah, this is I don't know what the hell they were thinking making this movie. No Tron movie has made money. And everybody who loves the Tron legacy, the first thing that I hear when I go, what do you love about it? The soundtrack.
music,
Buy the
yeah.
fucking album, because the movie itself is shit.
Bless you. Okay.
So I don't know. Disney again is like, oh, we have an IP. Let's shovel a huge amount of money in it and just watch it all fucking light on fire.
The 9 Inch Nails soundtrack I thought was okay, but the problem is it was poorly used, because you was watching the movie, then all of a sudden it just goes what?
Yeah, it's not. It's so. I mean, if nothing else, you can look at Legacy and go, hey, guess what? Daft Punk actually watched the movie and did the score to the movie.
Yep.
This one, nowhere close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did a fair job tearing this apart. I don't really think it's worth talking about too much, but again, it's a Tron movie that doesn't happen in the computer. Like, what's your favorite part about Tron? Oh, the computer stuff. Well, let's just forget all that.
That's all right. There's no Tron in it either.
Yeah.
The nice little homage to the original Grid was pretty good.
I mean, it's member berries.
Yeah.
I remember. Anyway,
Yeah.
super chat for it.
They did nail the look.
Stitch the Elder, $10. Thank you, my friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Brune, panel, and chat. Thank you, my friend.
Happy New Year to you, Stitch.
Happy New Year. Merry New Year.
Happy
Sorry.
Christmas.
Cats are hissing
Oh.
at each other. Okay.
The number of people they had standing this movie online, though, it was like a massive bot campaign. It was very
Apparently,
obvious.
it's going to be a future classic, apparently.
Oh, yeah, just like TLJ and everything else.
Yeah,
This thing blew away like a fart in the wind.
Yes.
There's another
Did it-
movie that we'll be discussing that also dried up and blew away like a fart in the wind after people tried to tell everybody it was magnificent.
Right. Bruce Boxleitner wasn't even asked.
Nope.
Yeah. But he's
Started some
classy.
Christmas movie recently, didn't he?
Yeah, but Bruce is a classy dude, and he came out publicly and endorsed the movie, saying, I hope the best for all of Tron's success, even though they treated me like dog shit.
Yep.
Shut up, cat. Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't put up with that shit either, Cat. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, your cat's probably telling you that she saw Tron and she hated it. That's
Yeah.
what
Hey,
she's saying.
my Lucy hates Tron on that bombshell. is old, you see. That's Marty. He's old. He's 18. And I think it's a little
Wow.
bit of dementia as well. So I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
Feel represented by the cat.
Frank Enstein.
haven't watched this yet because I'm just finishing up my reread of the book.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
seen this movie. Fuck this movie.
You
Dang.
didn't
Was
like it?
No. Hell no.
Okay,
and-
taking off
and-
my headphones.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so what we get is more Guillermo del Toro bullshit where everything has to be about him and his childhood. He talks about how he's a Frankenstein fan, and I think by that he means the James Whale movies. He hasn't read the book, and if he did, he didn't actually understand it. He sets the time period an entirely different time because he doesn't understand why setting it in the 1790s matters. And then he absolutely misunderstands the Frankenstein monster. The character, it becomes a love story because of course it does. Right.
Yeah.
It's just this is absolutely, people looked at it and went, but it's pretty. Shut up. Go read the book and then watch this and tell me again how this is Frankenstein.
Yeah, they absolutely desecrated the original. They took all of the moral ambiguity out of it and just made it, all message. And it is beautiful, but the camera doesn't stand still for the entire movie. You'll get dizzy watching this thing because the camera always has to be in motion, and everything that's really thoughtful and interesting about the actual book was taken off for them. He is absolutely good. The monster, Dr. Frankenstein, absolutely evil, no ambiguity at all. It's just insulting to watch something.
Well, okay, was it Mary?
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Yeah.
Genuine woman, not one of these Transformer
Yeah, she was
robots.
Percy Bryce Shelley's wife. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Guillermo del Toro's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. If you've watched Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, you've essentially seen this, except that somehow is a better adaptation.
Yeah. Yeah, Sulajo's comment is
There you go.
perfect.
Wrench. Watch Young Frankenstein instead.
I would agree.
Absolutely.
It's certainly a better homage to the original.
Okay, certain channels were saying this is Del Toro's opus magnus.
Certain
It
channels
isn't
are what we
really.
call retarded.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it was Drinker who did it. One of them.
Ian,
I
did you
liked it, I
see
think.
this?
Mm.
I want to
I
know
have.
Ian's opinions about the camera. And
Well, look, I thought it was okay. I kind of agree with Emperor. I think Emperor's on fire tonight. I think
Every night we are that.
basically, exactly. I kind of agree with him because yes, I haven't read the novel, but it seemed intent to
mate.
being long when it really shouldn't have been that long. Really, let's face it, they could have cut a lot of stuff out that wasn't really that important and made it shorter. But going back to the photography, it looked pretty, but I have a problem with this kind of photography because it's digital and it doesn't feel real at
okay.
all. I mean, what do you guys think?
There's
like in
also
the
a
beginning-
ton of CG in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it doesn't look real, because now it's so simple to put a sunset where you want it to put and add the color where you want it. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel organic.
Yeah, you don't have to intentionally light things. We'll fix it in post along with everything else. Yeah.
And the camera always being in motion, bobbing up and down. That's not how humans experience the world. It has an unnatural quality to it. He could say, I was going for that. I'm sure he thinks it's his magnum opus. But the fact that it does, everything about it feels kind of fake, even though it's pretty.
Yeah, Francis
I
Ford
think-
Coppola thought he was doing his magnum opus last year as well. How did that work out?
Okay. Swappers, what do you think?
Not seen it. Not seen it. I've downloaded it, ready to watch, but I just haven't felt the need. I haven't felt the urge to watch it. I never saw the trailer, and I wasn't really taken by it. And I've heard so many people raving about it, and Nerdrotic did it as well. And I thought, well,
Yeah,
this
he
is
did,
with his judgment.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll get around to watching it, but from what I've heard now, I just thought,
Not going to bother, are you?
Yeah.
It just, if like, for instance, that shot where he was meant to do the lightning thing and bringing the guy to life and all that huge set, right? It just felt like a set. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It
not
just-
only that,
it-
it's
Sorry.
CG and it doesn't make sense. The
Yeah.
design of that tower is basically, okay, I want something that looks cool but has no sane reason for actually looking and acting like that.
Yeah, so I totally agree with you. Again, right, in the old school way is if you wanted that sunset to come through those windows, you'd have to wait.
Yeah,
till
to wait.
till it
You had
happens. do you know what I
15
mean?
fucking minutes. You better nail it.
Exactly. And the whole point of like everybody's used to this kind of photography now. It's very clean because it's very digital. If you watch, I always say, if you watch Lawrence of Arabia, that's film. That's the best kind of film you could ever have. And the stuff was real. And there's a different texture to it that you get you get pulled into the film. With this, I felt separated because it just looked too clean. Everything looked too clean, in my opinion, of course. But,
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about reality is it brings its own complexity, and good luck trying to copy it. It is very difficult. It's why when you try to use CG, you should try to use it to complement existing shots that you have. Like, okay, I shot a street level view, and I've done the work to set, do the sets and all that. I can then use CG to extend the buildings up, because those aren't really the thing I'm focusing on or whatever. The other thing it does, this movie is terrible about having the stupid shallow depth of field where look, here's character you should look at. How do you know? Because it's the only fucking thing in focus. But just from a thematic standpoint, this thing is screwed.
Yeah. But do you remember that bit where the monster was at the boat and everybody was scared and it killed loads of people? Then when it got in there, it just like they had this talk. Do you know what I mean? Instead of trying to kill what's his name, Dr. Frankenstein, whatever his name is,
Yeah, Victor.
it didn't. He just wanted to sit down and talk. Yeah, I was like, why did
we
he
should
kill
talk
all
about
those
our
people?
feelings. Well, but the other thing is that the monster somehow becomes Superman.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. Starts pushing the boat and all that.
Did James Gunn turn up?
Yeah, no, he's unambiguously heroic. Like I said, there's no ambiguity in here at all. The Doctor is evil, and yet somehow he created a superhero. And it's ridiculous.
Any final comments before Vex comes back in?
This is the most overrated piece of shit that I had to suffer this year, and there have been some overrated things this year.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
I will, because this thing got its dick sucked 10 ways a Sunday.
Yeah, I think one battle after another is the most overrated piece of shit.
Frank Einstein, everybody.
Frankenstein. Oh, poo bus. No, thank you. No, thanks.
One boss.
Didn't watch it.
Back now.
Didn't watch it either. Well, I watched the first episode. That was enough for me.
I'll feed you in a minute.
Oh, I look forward to everybody who are really enjoying this, discovering that it's an empty fucking mystery box. The world is broken in this, and they don't know it because they're not smart enough. This is okay. You can write Breaking Bad. That's great because most of it is reality, and so you don't have to do the hard work. When you're writing sci-fi, you better damn sure make sure that your world building is dead nuts right, and they're not doing it.
Yeah, there's some interesting ideas here, but the show is very glacially paced, man.
There you go.
Nothing happens.
JB Joker, Happy New Year, my friend. Enjoyed Plur boss.
There's some interesting things to think about on here, but one, the main character is so unlikable. There is a secondary character who's much more engaging, and we needed to see more of him. But again, all the men in the show are idiots, and the fact is, there's only 12 people on the planet. Everyone else is a hive mind, and it's the world building is inconsistent. There's something that's not adding up for everything. But I do think, Vince Gilligan kind of knows what he's doing. There's enough here that kept me intrigued, looking for answers. But every episode, I'm just like, and it's so slow. They will dwell on a scene of a bug walking across the road for 5 minutes.
Okay. Here you go. Manuel Grell, 71 range. Is it just Body Snatchers, but for Gen Z?
No.
Gen Alpha?
No, it's not Body Snatchers.
Okay. I think how many episodes did I watch? 2 or 3? I don't know.
There was a good story in the show between episodes 1 and 2, and they completely skips over all of the stuff that happens, and then it just slogs its way to the end. But I still watched it. It's gorgeous. It's very well done, but nothing's really happening.
Oh, okay. There are some things happening. The problem
despicable.
There are things happening. I'm not sure the writers are aware of some of the things that are happening.
Yeah. She's awful.
Sorry, Matt. Amelia Bedelia wrenched. Is there any bumming in this?
Yes, billions of people get bummed.
Yeah, 8 billion people got bummed. A billion of them really bummed.
Are you recommending this, boys, or is it just...
No, I recommend waiting for the entire series to finish and making sure that it's not another Lost or Severance. And if you see the go-ahead, you can watch it with your finger on the fast-forward button.
He says he wants to do 4 seasons, apparently. He wants to do 4 seasons.
What I would say is if your understanding of science fiction is I like idea, but I don't think about it too much, this will be great for you. If you actually think about it, this is a steaming pile of shit.
Another, you
Um,
know what? It would be cool if this happened, but there's no real rationale
or you didn't
believable
think through the
reason for it.
consequences of that
Exactly.
happening.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Vex? You intrigued?
No, I'm not gonna be watching this at all, even though I was like tentatively curious when I saw the trailer. But did you guys see the article of the woman that saw an ad of this on her fridge and got committed?
No.
What?
Oh, okay. There was a woman in I think it was the UK. She had one of those
I'm surprised.
Samsung smart fridges that can like play ads, and her name was Carol, and she had a history of like schizophrenia and mental health
Oh.
issues. So she walked into her kitchen and she saw just the ad like "We're watching you, Carol" or something, and didn't see the Apple TV logo at the bottom because it didn't say Pluribus on it, right? And she ended up having a nervous breakdown and got committed
Shit.
to the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, at
Yeah,
least she got in the hospital pretty quick, so fair
Well,
play to her.
The funny thing about that ad is it only means something if you're already watching the show. The ad would not bring in a single new viewer because it makes no sense unless you're already watching the thing.
On 2 hours then. Okay, so still 50-50 on that one, yes?
Guys, 40, 60
Okay.
against would have maybe made a decent movie though.
Okay. As I said, when we found out that she was a lesbian, I could just hear Ian screaming in my head.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's not really relevant, other than it's
Yeah.
it's the character
Yeah.
and it's fine. But this is like Alex Garland style of writing where they do like
Oh,
80% of the
yeah.
work, and it's the last 20% where it's like, as long as you don't look at it too hard, it's fine.
Yeah. Do we have numbers on this? What did this show cost?
No, we're not bothered. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome to Derry.
I'm out.
Didn't watch.
Didn't watch.
Better than Stranger Things.
Yeah. Reaper hated this.
Who's Reaper?
He goes and beats up a lot. Yeah. That's what you
Yeah,
need to
I
know.
think
Scouse.
the hilarious thing about this series has been watching Stephen King fans who were standing hard for this watch the light die in their eyes as this thing keeps.
Oh. Shit.
Vex knows who I'm talking about, and
Okay,
yeah,
it's
okay,
delicious.
yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I've been
Was I
eating up on
watching?
it.
Was I
You
watching
thought
a
this was
different
gonna be
program?
good?
then?
Like,
Yeah, I was like, what the hell were you thinking?
Was I watching a different program to everybody else? Then I quite enjoyed this, but I don't know anything about the material, source material. So
Did you watch It the movie?
no, I just completely fresh eyes with this.
Wait, so the clown who murders children or whatever the military are going to use as a weapon against the communists somehow?
Okay, that was a bit.
Was it a bit? Yeah.
Yeah,
stretching
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Guess what happens in season 2? They go back in time more
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I already know characters that are alive. So thanks for stealing all the stakes.
Yeah, and this was not only girl boss city, but little girl bossy kid city too. Again, all of the male characters are useless. There is a reason for the kind of racism to exist in the 60s, but I'm just sick of everything focusing so much on it. I think somebody said, hey, people like it. They like The Shining. Is there a way we can connect those two things? Yeah, let me write the show and I'll do that. Yeah, it had a few moments. It really did. And again, I think this could have been a decent movie if you got a very good editor and kept Stephen King on a leash. But as far as what we got, it was woke as crap. Every single white guy in the show is evil as hell.
I mean, I can't believe that the network that gave us the Watchmen TV series would create something like that. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That is
Obviously, I was
insane,
watching,
isn't it? Yeah.
okay. Obviously, I was watching something else then, folks. So, shall we move on?
Yes.
It was well produced.
Welcome to Derpy.
Yeah,
It was
no,
well-
I understand why you liked it. There were some good parts in here, but I couldn't get past the
stupidity.
crap they've been throwing at me for 10 years. The show
Yeah,
hated
okay.
you
The
as the
penultimate
viewer.
episode I thought was very, very enjoyable. Yeah, but anyway, okay. Must be just me. Okay.
There
moving on
was a
then.
good, you could have made it into a movie. I'm telling you, there was enough. You could cut all the good parts out and have a
did like
solid 2-hour banger.
I did like the sci-fi elements, but again, if it had all been done correctly, it would have been good. But anyway, let's
Yeah.
move on then.
I will tell you, be careful what you ask for. Is the Salem's Lot movie that HBO made is a fine example of the steaming pile of shit that they put out.
Yeah. Oh God. Especially considering the original one is one of the,
Mhm.
it's the best made for TV movie ever. The original Salem's Lot scared the piss out of me.
So,
Yeah. Moving along.
moving on. Stranger Things 5.
Stranger Things is a fucking overrated series, and you guys are all like, the fact that this got 5 seasons, like, the world is truly retarded. That is all.
Well,
Yeah.
especially so you had one interesting season that was mostly nostalgia, and I remember Steven Spielberg stuff, and then season 2 and 3 should have ended this. But season 4, everybody goes, no, it was a return to form, and I was like, we fell down a well for 2 miles. You have climbed 3 inches up for season 4 and are proclaiming that we're back on the surface. And then Stranger Things season 5 goes, let's get a shovel, let's dig deeper.
Hey, there is bumming in it though.
There
What?
is.
Massive,
Children bumming,
massive
though.
bumming.
Oh.
And you know, I'll give it this one thing. It's a show about retarded people rather than geniuses acting retarded. I'll give them that.
Did you watch it, Swappers?
Well, I mean, I was tempted because of the bumming, but apparently, you know, bumming in kids, I'm not too keen about that. But
No, it's not the way, is it?
well, we went out last night, right, for New Year's Eve, like you do, just
As
for a
you do,
drink.
yeah.
I haven't seen people for ages, so I thought, yeah, I'll go along and say hello. And I'm messaging a few friends saying, "Oh, you coming out tonight? I've not seen you in ages." And they was like, staying in tonight because of this, that, and the other, and you know, Stranger Things finale. And I thought, what the actual? Seriously, you're staying in on New Year's Eve to watch this trash?
Hey, they should have called this Savile Things.
I kept thinking of Boomerang, and it was Stranger Things.
Lovely.
No, I mean, I finished at season 3.
Really?
I had no inclination to go back for number 4 for whatever reason. And I was kind of, in hindsight, I was right, really, to do it. My instincts were correct again. I don't know if season 4 ends well, where you can just watch season 4 and then leave it and not worry about anything that comes afterwards and kind of wrap it up there, or you have to keep watching into this. I don't know.
No, just watch season 1. It's the only good one, and it's the one that they stole from better creators.
I really love season 1. Season 2, I kind of thought was a bit, you know, like unnecessary. I guess season 3.
Well, it's just you know, season 1 except more incompetent, and then season 3 is I don't know who gave them meth, but that was a bad idea.
But after what Ian said about, you know, the wokeness was coming into it season 4, I just thought, I can't be bothered with this. I can tell where it's going. So,
Ian, what are your thoughts on Stranger Things 5?
It just got woke, didn't it? The whole thing got woke. The first season was the best one. Second season was okay. Third season was crap creeping in, and the fourth season that's where I stopped. But today my brother was watching it, and I came in and I said, "Oh, is it all resolved then?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's resolved." And I said, "So what are we watching here?" And he goes, "Oh, this is the end." And the end apparently went on for 20 minutes beyond after the resolve.
No, it's an hour. It's an hour.
Oh, was it?
All
right. So I came back and I said to my brother, "Is it not finished? What's going on?" And he goes, "Yeah, it just keeps going." So there's nothing I can say about this. All I can say is that I remember, was it the fourth season or the third season, where they started introducing the girls, and they were just not very good. And
the third season had them singing Lamal's "Never-Ending Story."
I think the first season was brilliant. That was it for me. I think that's the best one. Rest is just rubbish. that came
Yeah,
after
and
it.
there's a lot of credible evidence that they stole the first season from other creators.
Damn.
But I have a question for the panel, legitimate. All of this stuff where we see the first one was good and then the next or the rest was crap. Do you think it's an intentional bait and switch like a Trojan horse, or is it just incompetence and lack of creativity manifesting itself?
I think
Deliberate.
Second one.
Deliberate,
No,
deliberate.
no, it's not deliberate, because again, if I have 5 or 10 years about this, I want to tell this story and I've got an idea, right? You're gonna push forward all of your best ideas to make sure that your pilot and all that works out, right? After season 1, you come back and you're like, I kind of emptied the cabinet on that one. How am I going to fill it up? Especially if you didn't actually come up with the story idea yourself and then have to refill the goods. That's why season 2 is just a replay of season 1. And then season 3 is, all right, we're going to write. Oh boy, here we go.
That's what I used to think, but I actually think more it's like, is there anything we have that was good in the last 5 years? Yeah, let's do it again, but fix it. Let's put some message in there.
Were there any straights in this TV series?
I think the soldiers that got killed might have been straight.
Does that count
Were they
PDF
white?
files? Are you counting?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mom that wanted to sleep with Billy is definitely straight.
Yeah. Are you counting? Yeah, the older people that like very
multiple document files.
yes.
I'm not sure you can call them straight. I think there might be just people that don't know they're gay yet.
Yeah, I'll stand on my original.
Yes. So, anything to add? Because it did obviously. This was October, but it finished today, didn't it? So
Yeah, this is another series that I've been giggling, watching the light die in people's eyes as they tried to cope and tell me that this is a great series.
I'm still
they
like
were clearly.
Oh, go ahead.
Vex. No, go Vex.
No,
go.
go Vex.
Oh no, I'm still confused that anyone thought season 1 was good enough to make a whole series. Like it was just okay at best. Like I genuinely struggled to understand the Stranger Things just season 1 alone. Hype.
It was the
Netflix had done
nostalgia.
It was the
Netflix has done
80s.
so many better things though. That's like worth so
Yeah.
like the Dark should be getting Stranger Things praise. In all honesty, it's actually worth that kind of praise.
Oh yeah, it's good too. It's really good. Yeah.
I think I watched the first episode of season 1, and I never bothered watching any more of it.
It's a show that commands your attention. So if you're putting it on passively or you're not in the right state of mind, then you're gonna lose interest. But it is one of those modern shows where I am so shocked that they set up something so shocking and so intricate, not only spread it out over 3 seasons, but
10
stuck
years.
the landing for each of those seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a few things to say, but I'd rather just move on.
Way, my favorite month, everybody. November.
Is it because you don't get to nut in November?
No, it's because it's dark, wet, and miserable outside and cold.
You're in the
More
UK.
important-
That's every month.
Yeah, I do numbnuts November.
Okay,
do it
in the
so much.
in the UK, we had a great summer this year. For once.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't pay attention to the news. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 80 degrees here on Christmas. It was definitely.
November, my favorite month. Here we go.
Oh boy, Bex, you and I are going to compete to take the bigger
Okay,
shit on this.
Who would like? Well, okay, we'll do the other panelists first.
That's fair.
Swappers.
No, I didn't bother with this. The trailer looked god awful, so there's no way. I was gonna-
Garbage. Yeah.
What, a predator without it being a predator, and a comedy or whatever? You know, I mean, what, it's aimed at kids? I don't know. The purely alone, the look of the predator's face was enough to make me never want to go anywhere near this. So I was done at that point.
Ian.
I haven't seen it. Looked like shit, so I didn't watch it.
Ista.
This was absolute and utter garbage. The very first line, they have the brother. He goes, "I feel you, brother." But he's looking at a little scanner. He's not feeling him.
What?
He sees where he is on his little tricorder thing. And it just got dumber from there. Again, no reason for any of this stuff to happen. It's like dad wants to kill you, so let's go to a different planet. No, let's go home and wait for dad and have him kill me, and then you can go off and do your hunt thing. Like nothing about this made any sense. It takes a huge shit on the Predator lore. It takes a huge dump on the alien lore with the replicants, with the androids.
Damn.
Nothing. They're like, they made me emotionally sensitive so I could tell what's going on with the planet. You don't do that. You make her really smart so she can figure out what's going on with the planet. Again, this is a bunch of retarded people going, let's try to make a science fiction movie. What science? I don't know, but cool stuff that looks cool. Okay. Like every single scene of this can be torn up. None of it makes... I feel like I'm saying the same thing every time, but there's no logical consistency. There's no continuity. It's just a showcase, in this case, for robot girl bossing, because there's actually no humans in this whole show. It shits on the lore. It shits on the audience. And I don't know where the hell these people coming out thinking it was so great came from. Yeah, they are exposing themselves as absolute shills or retards.
It's dirty, isn't it?
This is the shittiest thing I've ever seen since the last shitty thing.
Okay, Emperor and Vex, could you like thrash it out while I go feed my kitty, please?
Yeah, you go touch their pussy. That's fine.
Go ahead. Stroke it. Stroke it.
Is that what she calls it? Feeding the kitty?
Yeah.
Back in a moment.
I will defer to you, and then I will play cleanup.
All right. I'm going to reiterate a statement I made yesterday in case you guys thought I was being hyperbolic or joking. I really genuinely do wish from the bottom of my heart that Dan Trachtenberg would drop fucking dead. Like it is very hard to say which was worse, Predator Cock or Predator Badlands, because like the pacing is a little bit better in Cock because at least like it's 4 stories, so it just keeps going. I don't know what was going on here. Again, it's Dan Trachtenberg saw that one scene from Predator 2, drops it in here as an Easter egg again, because that's all that exists in the Predator universe, apparently, to him.
Yep.
This is just Star Wars, but with a retarded looking Predator. And even the Predator himself, like his motivations don't make sense at all, because like they introduce these as sort of like, they're supposed to be honorable because they need to go and get their kill, but it's pretty clear that they're bad blood, so they don't go by an honor code if that's the case. It's not really set out why Deck's father wants to kill Deck, aside from he's a runt. But then when Deck confronts his father at the end of the film, his father is being protected by runt guards, so that doesn't make sense either. The thing with the vision thing, so like that's supposed to fine-tune their vision. And they forget about that. Dex just got perfect vision. Like it's okay that Yauchas can just suddenly see properly now. He manages to hide weapons like literally up his ass. Like there is a point where his ship, it hits the atmosphere, like the rocks on the outer atmosphere of this death planet or whatever. And so it ejects him out of it into a glass donut with no shield or anything around it. And he falls a couple 10,000 feet, doesn't have a scratch, didn't have any weapons on him. But somehow he's got everything he could possibly need to do anything he could possibly need. And the physics for all of those weapons are never consistent. Everything you see in this movie, fuck the Alien and Predator franchises. You've seen everything in this movie in about a dozen other franchises, most notably Star Wars, which I fucking hate Star Wars. And I still felt like, oh, I know that this shit is from Star Wars. Ellie Fanning is just a fucking annoying Disney princess. If Deck wasn't a Disney princess already. But she's just annoying and there to like bring comedy moments, because that's exactly what this franchise needed. Comedy moments with an android, right? She's missing the best part of her body. And when it does finally come back into the movie, get this, guys, is literally the greatest moment in cinema this year. Okay. Her legs, which couldn't find her before, suddenly have their own autonomy. And those legs alone, without the upper part of her body attached, go and kill about 50 Weyland-Yutani droids on its own, just by jumping. How does that happen?
Vex, you're forgetting the greatest sin. They used a stunt butt. It wasn't even Elle Fanning's ass that we got to see.
It wasn't even the same. So there was no cake on that butt whatsoever. Deck becomes Pocahontas in the final act of the Kylo. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, Vex's pussy's playing up now.
Yes. So Deck becomes Pocahontas at the end of the movie because like he goes around and starts collecting like, you know, the fucking nature and like colors of the wind. Like, oh my God. And he uses that to defeat this monster, which wasn't really a monster. It ends up killing his like sidekick's mother. But you know, we can't have an emotional moment at all. It's got to be a full comedy. So the little pet thingy whose mom just died, it's a fucking joke at the end of the movie. And when Deck goes to fight his own father, like every other kill in this movie, he doesn't even get it himself. He has to use his ship to get a final kill on his father. The ship engines, like this movie is so just. It's so fucking gay, man. Like I just.
It ends with, here's the real danger. His mother has returned.
Which, to be fair, you know, in defense of this movie, but not really, it's more defense of the lore, the Predator mommies are kind of big deals. Okay. So, I mean, Kylo, come here, baby. Come here.
Oh, for God's sake.
Fucking hell. Pussies are ruling this stream tonight.
When I raise my voice, he knows I'm raising my voice and he's like worried that, like, you know, I'm angry or something.
Is it the alien invasion, Mom?
So God, I like this movie like genuinely like makes me want to like rip out my uterus and just shove it into Dan Trachtenberg's face in hopes that he fucking chokes on it. I don't understand how this movie got greenlit. I don't know why it exists. I don't know why anyone thought that this was a Predator movie in general. Maybe it was one of those things where it's like, oh, we can't make Star Wars movies anymore because Star Wars is dead, but people love Predator. So let's just put a Predator skin on this Star Wars movie and it'll make money. And it was one of the biggest flops in the franchise. Go ahead, Goodwin.
Yeah, so this
relax.
Yeah. Dan Trachtenberg is an insufferable retard who should be beaten vigorously about the face and neck at a minimum. The general idea of this is that the Predators, for those of us that watch the damn movies, and I don't care about comic nerds, even though they are generally consistent in the, you know, about the lore in comics and things like that. The fact is that these are trophy hunters, and as the movie explains, you have to go and hunt on your own and get your kill in order to become a full-blooded, you know, a blooded member of the clan. Right now, his brother, Istaphobos, I think what he said, I feel you. You didn't say it right. It's like, yeah, I feel you, brother. That's what he meant to say because you know they're both clearly black.
Because they're black.
Yes,
they're black.
Both clearly black. Yeah, and so
I feel you, brother.
The father, the older brother is an idiot who doesn't just go shut up and go on ship, and then I'll explain later or whatever. We're gonna wait till Dad shows up, whips out the belt, and kills the older brother. Deck gets ejected away in the ship, and then we have physics decides to take a vacation for the rest of the movie. But the general idea is that Deck shows up, finds an insufferable, always talking upper half of an android, who then decides, you know, I'm actually, his dad was right. The homeboy is never going to be able to actually achieve a real kill, even though he's decided he's going to go and hunt like the biggest, scariest thing on the planet, which is easily defeated, by the way, with weapons that were on his ship.
With an ice grenade.
Yes.
With a fucking ice grenade.
What?
Yes. So, but the thing is, he then goes, well, technically, the android is a tool, so I can use it, right? Because technically correct is the best correct, and you definitely should not operate in the spirit of honor. He then acquires his Grogu. That is going to be the comedy relief along with the insufferable android, and all three of them. Oh, by the way, all of his big kills ain't him. The other two get it for him, but because he's Gen Z, he decides that, well, okay, technically I achieved the end, but I had no personal growth throughout it, other than learning to reject my entire fucking culture because two females told me to. He then goes back and kills his dad. Which in no way does not help him. But then Mom's going to show up, the real big bad, in the fucking movie.
Oh,
and there's no
okay.
reason he should be able to kill his dad. He didn't do anything to improve his skills or fighting or combat
Right.
ability. And man, no, they are not kidding. Elle Fanning does not shut up for the entire fucking movie.
And that's
My
coming
God.
from you.
Hold on.
Yeah,
we
I know,
forgot.
right?
So there's one part of the movie that we've forgotten. So because like they don't understand that you can just establish stakes by putting him on a foreign planet where everything, including the grass, can kill you.
Oh
They
god, the
decide to make
sacrificing spitter.
Was Shooty there touching the grass? By the
Oh,
way?
there's a shooty thing.
there is. But so Elle Fanning, so Tessa has a twin robot. I can't remember what her name is, right? But she's basically like the same character, but with no emotions. And she's supposed to be a villain when all these androids do is like they're just programmed to do a mission. There's no need to add a villain arc to it.
Oh.
But they decide to like this evil robot, she can just go over her programming and she becomes evil and decides that, oh, because this is a runt predator, because of, I guess they've met predators before in this, reality or whatever. They should take it anyways, even though it's not on anyone's programmed mission objectives. And she injects Deck with like some fucking like blue pill jism or whatever, and we never know what comes of that and why she did it. And she just gets really angry by the end of the film for reasons. So you can have a giant fucking fight with that. Was it the loader robot?
Yeah. Because we want to make a callback to Aliens.
Right.
Okay.
It's like no, this movie has no point. Okay, like I genuinely just
It is, and then the movie, except
then,
that
yes,
as long as
yeah.
girls are there. But here's the moment that you realize this movie is going to be completely stupid, and I really should get up and leave. It's when Elle Fanning announces that she's going to use the Universal Translator. Now, I know that you think you know how Universal Translator works. And even, something like the Babelfish. The idea of the Babelfish is the listener sticks a fish in their ear and then they can understand other languages, right? Ha. No, Dan Trachtenberg is so much smarter than you. Elle Fanning is going to talk and any listener hears their own language. So if she goes, hi, and there were 8,000 people around, they would all hear that in their own language somehow. This motherfucker can't even understand a Universal Translator.
Ian, are they selling this to you?
Nope.
Okay.
You know
Shall
what?
we-
If there were ever a time where
Final
you
comment.
wanted to make a glove out of razor blades and fist your own anus with it, that would be this movie. This would be the
Jesus.
equivalent of that.
Okay,
Okay.
uh,
And that's exactly what I want to do to Dan Trachtenberg. Every orifice Dan Trachtenberg has, I want to fist it with a fucking razor blade gloves because he's such a goddamn piece of shit. I genuinely hate him. He is the bane of my existence now. Look, I'm done.
Dutch Gradient Wrench will spot $2. Vex, don't hold back. Say what's on your mind. Well, she
I
has,
don't want to get Brown's
yeah.
channel demonetized.
Yeah, let me remove Bex's filters. Just a second, I'll get my screwdriver.
Okay,
Yeah, Mr.
let's-
Brown, we missed a super chat.
Oh,
From,
did we?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. So anyway,
From-
he asked me. It is. I'm looking for. It's from Mega Spider-Man, and
Oh, did we? Oh
He's
shit!
asking-
We
Sorry.
lost a mega.
he's asking what our favorite Cary Grant film is
And why?
and why. Did we read that? I don't remember.
No, we did not read it.
You
Okay.
did not read that. No.
Why am I not seeing it on my screen?
I can see it.
Oh, okay, can you? I can't see it for some reason. I
It's
don't
the
think
it's so if you hit starred, it's the second super chat from the top.
I can't see it on my.
Well, it would be
you're gonna have to read
11:17 p.m. for you.
Just amuse yourself. So, here we go. Yeah,
Um,
here we go. Do you want to do it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
I
mate.
think
Sorry,
it's
mate.
an unfair question because Cary Grant
Sorry,
movies
buddy.
are awesome and it's very difficult. But I'm gonna go. I think North by Northwest or To Catch a Thief is his best, thriller movie, and maybe Bringing Up Baby was the sort of more entertaining screwball comedy kind of thing, or His Girl Friday. But man, the guy is a legend. He literally has so many good movies out there. So there.
Anybody else?
Oh yeah, I will go with Father Goose.
I don't think I've only seen one Cary Grant movie, I think.
Oh, Bex.
Yeah.
that.
This is another gaping hole in my
Oh.
film
Easy.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Dan Trachtenberg's hole, my own
Oh,
hole.
oh.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
and to Catch a Thief with Grace Kelly never looking better. It's like the two best people in the world at the time making a
those are-
movie together.
Okay,
Two
I
people
was,
that you look at and you're just like, God, I'm ugly. Jesus. what?
I was going to say Captain Scarlet as well, but anyway.
Mm.
Ian?
North by Northwest is probably his best one in my opinion.
Good man.
Why
Great
does
movie,
Mega
though.
Geek sound like he's gonna off himself now? Or he's
No,
just
because
tired?
I'm tired. Do you know what time it is here in
Yeah,
England?
yeah, yeah.
Whoa, 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 okay,
We're getting to the
You
end.
listen,
Fucking
Ryan.
knackered, mate.
We're all knackered.
knackered.
It's been a long Christmas for streaming.
Indeed.
Swappers?
I can't really comment. I've barely seen any Cary Grant movies, to be honest with you. And the ones I did watch, I was so small to remember them. I obviously need to go back and do it.
Yeah, homework, buddy. Homework.
Okay. Let's move on from Badlands before Vex explodes.
Good.
Running Man. Ian?
I exploded for different reasons at this movie. But go on.
You know what? I've seen this movie, but I can't remember it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that kind of summarizes it.
Yeah, you know what? I can't remember it. I actually remember some bits, but yeah, no. I thought it was rubbish personally, but there you go.
Anybody
What
else?
do I have to say about it?
Yeah. So again, this is another Stephen King adaptation that I read, and this is everybody remembers the '80s Arnold cartoon
Yeah,
movie that they
much
made.
better.
When it's not in comparison to the actual story that was written. The problem is that this one decides it's going to do half of both, and it picked the worst halves of the story, and then the Arnold thing, and it also doesn't have the balls to actually deliver the landing like the book did. They try and fake it out.
His wife
you go,
was
Dutch
blind,
Canadian.
and his kid was what?
Wrench
There's
was
no
what
way
I
you
enjoyed.
could produce a kid like that.
Oh yeah, have
Anyway.
the diverse couple. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the movie was just it was absolute shit. And yes, the original one was ridiculous. It was absurd, but it had charm and it had colorful characters, and it was actually fun. There's nothing fun about this. And again, none of the actions make any sense. The world building is inconsistent, and it feels like they filmed half a movie and then tried to string together the entire thing. And yet it was way too long. So, but when you're making a movie, The Running Man, and you're having scenes that last for
overrun.
20 minutes with sitting around a room talking, it's not really The Running Man. It's more like the Sitting and Talking Man.
Okay.
It was just
Vex,
garbage.
Did you watch this?
I did watch this.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a great movie. I thought it was more or less a passable, turn your brain off, maybe action flick. I had moments of enjoyment, but I wouldn't rewatch this again. Maybe the Glenn Powell and the towel scene, I'll watch that again, but didn't. Yeah, I kind of forget most of this movie too,
okay.
so that should tell you enough.
Yeah, this is Edgar Wright revealing that whatever he had, he no longer has.
Oh dear. Let's move on then. Yes.
He lost his riz.
Mm.
Oh, I got a hot take.
Landman.
Fuck him up, Bex.
Okay. Really enjoyed Landman season 1. Brown kept recommending it to me, and I finally did watch it, and I watched all of the first season in a day, in basically one sitting.
Nice.
It was wonderful, right? It was a phenomenal. Billy Bob. I was like, you know what? I can see it I know why Angie went for Billy Bob now. Ali Larder, I am now 80% straight because of Ali Larder in Landman. So I think there was a lot of good. There are a couple things I had issue with, but there was a lot of good setup, and I like thematically what it was trying to do. Second season so far, I like that we've got Sam Elliott in the mix because I do enjoy him. I haven't watched any other Taylor Sheridan shows, by the way, so this is a first for me. But it seems like the second season is just meandering along. Like they introduced Andy Garcia to kind of be the big bad to move the
Yep.
plot along right now that we've kind of established and the family is back together. But they've just kind of forgotten about him, and there's nothing
Yes.
really happening 6 episodes into the season now with him. It feels like they've all but forgotten the whole point of Ali Larder's character and what she kind of brought to the dynamic in the first season. And she
Yep.
just has this stupid subplot with the old people at the old folks home. The daughter, who, I mean, I could give her credit for what they were trying to do with her. Now, all of any plot she had in the first season has been reduced down to like, I'm dumb, I'm young, and you can probably come in me if I'm drunk enough. And they just pump her full of alcohol, even though
Plus
she's
the
only 18.
boyfriend's disappeared without.
That's
any
what I mean.
trace.
Like there was at least a plot. There was something going on there, and they
Yeah.
just like, I guess they couldn't get the actor back, so they just decided to do fuck all with her. And it's very strange to see a teenage girl get so sexualized in a show. And then the lawyer, I just feel like that character is a little bit all over the place. Like Taylor Sheridan doesn't know exactly what to do with her aside from use her as a walking joke for how modernism sucks and feminism sucks. And the son also meandering along. He's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of skill. He's repaired his relationship with his parents, but now he's just kind of doing this dumb dance with the beaner chick and also not really going anywhere. So I'm entertained and I'm still watching and I look forward to every new
It's
episode. But
Mr.
season
Beatles, isn't it?
2, yeah, it's a severe downgrade.
Yeah, this was my favorite show from last year. And it started off with a bang, but there's definitely something. I feel like we're getting a lot of filler episodes, and you don't have room for that when you only have a 10-episode season.
Yeah.
The episodes we've got feel like episodes from a 26 episode season, but
Yeah, absolutely.
10
However,
episodes. Yeah.
we have gotten some really good character development, even though I'm not entirely interested in a lot of what's going on. And there's still a chance to go out with a bang. It all
3
depends
episodes.
on these next 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But season 1, favorite show of the year. Every time I watch an episode, I immediately watched it again right away. I stopped doing that with this season about episode 4, so I know my brain was telling me, yeah, not as good.
I watched season 1 twice, and it was fantastic. Even better the second time around.
I agree with you, Ista. Like, I like the moments between Thomas Sr. and Tommy, because like it's finally like Tommy's kind of his hens are coming home to roost, and at least there's someone now to put it all in perspective because his life is so chaotic. So I would say those are the standout moments of this season, but it just feels like it's like just string you along kind of deal.
Yeah. But they could still pull a rabbit out of the hat, man.
3 episodes. They've
Yep,
got 3
they've got 3
episodes to
chances.
pull it out of the fire, as it was. So that's Landman, everybody.
Still worth watching.
Wicked for good. Anybody? Do we want to cover this? Yes, no?
Didn't watch the first part. I just don't care. This isn't for me.
No, same here. Anybody?
I want to bring out the story when they released the children's dolls on it, the URL in the back. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was the first one, though, wasn't it? That was the first
It
one.
was.
Yeah, I guess I'm just looking at them. So it's really one movie split up into 2 parts. That's my favorite part about all the. Listen, this is fan fiction written by an admitted crazy left-wing activist. How this even became a popular play, I have no idea. But
I
Because
can
white
tell you
women
why.
are crazy.
Yeah, because women are fucking dumb. There you go.
okay.
Also, theater kids.
But I will say, Price is very offended about this movie for a couple of reasons, but they're trying to legitimize the fact that they are canon in the world of Oz, and they are not. They have nothing to do with the actual real Oz books. Otherwise, it's just outside of my radar, man. I don't care about any of this crap. I did buy 3 dolls, though. If you want to buy them, go on eBay, $500 each.
You sick bastard.
Okay, anybody else then? No.
just on, wasn't Price more upset that they were trying to make it canon by like the one single scene that alludes to this
Yes.
being canon? Yeah, which
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
understand then.
Yeah, and the grape juice, like
yeah, it was grape
that was his
juice,
two
wasn't it?
big issues. But I already expected that last part, right?
Okay.
They hate him.
Okay,
Um,
let's
Very,
on.
it's like Woke the musical. They should have called it Woked.
pure woke. The purest woke on the right there. She got them got a MBE, didn't she? In the New Year's honors. Yeah.
Now,
Who?
I'm wondering if Brown has a
Cynthia-
slide.
No,
Riva,
Okay.
yeah.
no, I don't.
You don't
Okay.
want a slide for the greatest movie of the
Black
year?
Girl. The black. Girl.
Everybody's talking at once. I'm just going to move on. Sisu
I saw
Anybody?
this.
I saw it too.
and
I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's enjoyable for what it is. I don't think the first Sisu necessarily needed a sequel, but for a sequel, this is pretty passable. Pacing is great. They don't completely hollow out the character like they did with John Wick 2, 3, and 4. So there's still some actual substance there. There's a lot of green screen, but you can forgive it given what he's kind of doing. This almost like there's parts of this movie that feels like scenes from Fury Road, but what if it were a dude trying to fight for his home instead in World War II, which was kind of cool. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Effects were great too. A lot of gory scenes.
Especially the ending with the rocket thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid
the
sequel.
level of violence really went up a notch in this. It was implausible and a bit silly, but it was a lot of fun. I really liked the first movie. It was the cure to the 2024 blues,
damn.
and this was kind of a cure to the blues of this year.
Oh, last year.
Yeah.
What do you think, Swappers?
Not seen it. Mind you, I've not seen the first one, but I have downloaded it.
Yeah,
ready
same
to-
here, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch Swappers. I like no wokeness that you got to worry about. Just a dude kicking ass. That's it.
That's all we can really hope for from
Like
entertainment.
they used to do in the old days. Okay. That's Sisu, everybody. We're getting towards the end now.
Didn't watch it.
Okay. It's
Didn't see it.
Zootopia made a ton of money. It's made a ton of money.
$1 billion,
Anybody-
right? Did it hit
Yeah,
$1
well
billion?
over that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's about 1.5 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not a 12-year-old kid or a furry, so I
Okay.
didn't
If,
watch
if I read correctly, I think it's the most an animation has ever made.
I saw the first one. I thought the first one was okay.
Okay.
No, Anna, I won't.
Well, I will, because this was a year for furries.
yeah.
Wait, for an old bastard like me, what is a furry?
It's people that like to dress up like animals and have sex.
Oh, right. Okay.
For sexual reasons, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
first
dear.
movie came out in like I think it was 2010
Okay, now.
somewhere. Yeah, the first movie was there, and the reason the first movie gained so much traction online is because a lot of furries watched it, and a ton of Zootopia porn hit the internet. Like
Shit.
tons.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
only reason this franchise has any relevancy on the internet is because furries keep making Zootopia porn. So that's probably why this hit $1 billion as quickly as it
So
Yeah.
Zootopia 3 on the way then. Made a ton of money
And-
in China, didn't it?
did.
Yeah, the important thing to note about furries is it's just a sexual fetish, but somehow they grafted it onto the alphabet people, and now they are a victimized, marginalized group of persecuted, oppressed furry people. Oh,
I mean,
no.
it was easily
Um,
grafted on. It's in the queue.
And on
Yeah,
that bombshell.
that's pretty fair
And
enough.
on that bombshell.
Ugh.
No.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
all the attention that Ryan Johnson
That's all it
movies deserve.
deserves.
Yeah.
That's why I left
Best
it in
movie
old,
of the year. Is it
old
going to come
round
up?
head. Okay.
Is it going
Well,
to come
that-
up the best movie of the year?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
I
wondering if you have a slide for it.
Okay. I feel like I've missed it.
Also, you might have missed my sarcasm there because
We already had the best movie of the year, War of the Worlds. We covered.
no, this would be this year's Amelia Perez. So let's see if you have it.
Oh, what was this year's Amelia Perez?
The Netflix
The Queen of Coal.
Queen of Coal. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't have that one.
I've never
Oh.
heard of that.
Oh, the trans coal miner.
Yes, it's about a trans person who dreams of a career of working in the mines. If you
Oh,
can
like
believe that,
Minecraft.
but they're trans, and so they don't let women, even
Anyway,
fake ones,
December.
to work in the mines.
December.
Okay.
Can you believe December's gone already? Can you believe it? Okay, so
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
literally. Ha, 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 ha. Oh,
All right, may I?
Fallout.
May I?
You may,
Yeah.
yes.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Listen, okay,
Yeah.
listen. I know y'all are gonna really hate me for this, okay?
Listen.
I enjoyed season 1 for all of its issues, okay? I thought it was fun. I'm not particularly a diehard fan of it, but like I enjoyed watching it, right? I watched it, twice as well.
Mhm.
Going into season 2, I'm just really disappointed, and all of the issues that people had pointed out with season 1 are on full display in literally every second of the 3 episodes we've gotten so far in season 2. It's just like the writers don't understand how to write like multiple stories intersecting. So all of the characters have done complete 180s. So whereas the first season was more of Lucy's story and the ghoul was kind of attached to her story, now she's become as dumb as Maximus was in the first season, and Maximus is now end of season 1 Lucy instead.
Oh God, can she
Yeah.
really be that dumb? Because that
Yes.
guy
So-
was.
She really has been that dumb so far in the season. And I'm just like, I'm not familiar with Fallout lore. It's just one of those games I haven't gotten the time to get into, and also know that if I did get into it, I would literally lose months of my life.
We'd never
So
see you
I need to
again.
keep
Yes.
that. Yeah, I need to keep that wall up, right? But even Walton Goggins' character, like he was quite charming. He was quite masculine in the first season. And they've just made him a fucking bitch, like in both the current day and the flashbacks, like every moment of this newest season. So I am thoroughly disappointed. Like I took a screenshot of one of the scenes yesterday, and was it that Indian guy from
I've not seen
the
this
Eternals?
week yet.
That Indian guy from the Eternals plays one
Yeah.
of a big character in this, and
Yeah.
like him and Maximus are in a plane and they're flying somewhere, right? Because there's this whole like brewing civil war. And you know how sometimes you'll look at a person like, "Hey, can I be serious with you for a moment?" Like we all know that phrase, right? Instead, to be like quirky and edgy, just like, "Hey, man, can I be hard dick with you for a moment?" I'm like, "What the what?"
Oh,
What?
no.
I'm just I'm really baffled. Like the effort into the set design and stuff is still there, but that seems to be where all the talent is going.
Yeah, this
Oh.
show is
Went in
stupid
the
as.
first season.
Pardon?
Go on,
Yeah,
Jay.
this show
You-
is stupid as fuck. It's pretty, but none of the characters' actions make any sense. The plot is ridiculous and absurd, and you realize if that was really gonna, it's all because of sloppy world building. And if you don't have a world, you can't have a place for the story to
nothing.
happen.
Jay?
Yeah, so I'll ignore game lore and all this stuff because that's a tard rage that I don't want to
Yep,
engage
so
in or have
no,
anybody
yeah.
involved with, right? But it was stupid in season 1. The capitalists decide that the way to corner the market is to nuke the world, and somehow that will eliminate the competition, and we can sell to what,
Very
the
stupid.
tens of people that still exist.
Mhm.
Once you introduce that stupidity, and then the Maximus with sometimes the power armor works and sometimes it doesn't, depending on what plot needs. And who is surprised that the writer of Westworld managed to shit the bed in season 2 of a series?
I mean, he kind of shit the
Oh,
bed in
okay.
season 1, to be honest.
Yes, he
so-
did.
Yeah.
You played
Yeah.
yourself, Bex, when you liked this show.
Yeah.
No,
It
I
was
mean,
all
again,
these
I
things.
wasn't a diehard fan of it. I just I thoroughly enjoyed, just like how Ian thoroughly enjoyed Dexter
that.
Resurrection.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was a reason we ripped his ass 10 ways to Sunday.
But like,
No.
I can admit that this
Thank
is still
God.
pretty shit.
Yeah, the lead actors, Walton Goggins and her, are very charismatic, and they're sort of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But the story never made. All of the conceits to make this happen are straight up retarded.
Okay.
It's this show really highlights like a glaring problem that like more so than all the other video game adaptations, and it's because the people writing these shows don't understand that games generally tell a story in a very non-linear way. It's completely different from how TV shows
Yes.
and movies
Oh,
generally immerse you, and because they don't understand that, they don't know how to translate it into a film or TV format. So there's all these moments that, oh, okay, they're fun Easter eggs for the fans, but to a normie viewer, it doesn't make sense when it comes to character motivations, to world building, to a general, just like sensible plot.
I can tell it's missed the beat this season. Here you go. Suliu, is it worse than Halo TV?
No, it's
Master
not.
Cheeks was pretty rough, but
Yeah.
I mean the idea. This is the problem with. And oh, by the way, you're going to see a whole lot of games adapted to
Next big thing,
either
yes.
TV shows or movies, and they're going to fuck it up. And the reason is that games have a different experience entirely. You, as the player, have agency, and so the way the story is told to you can be entirely different than another player who's sitting next to you. They're
Right.
playing the game differently. Now, what is true is that Bethesda is really just making movies these days. The linear storytelling and all that, because they also have idiots in charge of writing. Writing in general seems to have got up and left the planet.
Yeah, the big irony here is that all of the flaws of what we've been talking is the inconsistent world building, but video game adaptations, they have the world building already done for
It's
them,
all there, yes.
and they
well,
choose to ignore
Yeah.
it, tell a different story that
Halo.
doesn't make sense.
Halo, it was all there, and they fucked it up. Anyway, okay. Shall we move on then? I think we're on the last one now. We're
Yeah.
on the homeward leg now, everybody.
I love irony, but not in this not in this capacity. I like it literary.
I think we're going to see it home now.
Didn't watch it. Didn't watch the second one either.
Speaking of furry movies,
Avatar.
Oh,
Fire
actually,
that.
you know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on.
Oh no, just on the furry note, for some fucking reason with this movie, I'm seeing a lot of posts pop up on my Twitter feed of these new fire people or whatever, but they're all like blackified. So they've got like fat asses and dreads and they're twerking
Damn.
and shit like that. And was there something that happens where suddenly black people think all
No,
these guys are
I
attractive?
don't think I saw one black.
yes,
blue
yes,
person
I
in
will
it.
tell you, Bex. Let me
Okay.
reveal it to you.
Okay.
The problem is the black community has become enamored with anime, the gateway to furrydom.
Oh, okay. Ian, can you confirm?
Not really.
It just wants to go to bed.
Yeah.
No,
Because the blue
this-
people have really tiny butts, so I don't.
I will reiterate what I said before about this movie. It is a film to see in the cinema. There's no point in watching this on Blu-ray or DVD
Yeah.
or whatever. You've
That
got to
was
see it in
a-
the cinema.
That was the shtick of the
Mm.
first and the second one, right? It's the
Yeah,
experience,
exactly.
not the film that you go
Yeah,
for, and I
exactly.
can accept
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the film's not very good at all. It was just
Is it-
basically a remake of the last one, in my opinion.
Yeah, the second one was a lot better. I kind of really, I was well into the second one. I was entertained with this, but it's just
Got
diminishing
Super.
returns and all that.
I've had screensavers with better stories.
Yeah.
You got Super.
I have, yes.
Yes, you do.
It was available to read this mightily generous super chat.
I say Mega Geek because he sounds like he's about to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, he can read it with the
I'm
proper
He's,
energy.
he's knackered.
Yeah.
Go on, Jay. Go on, mate.
All right. Dutch Gradient, Wrenched World of Sport, 20
yes.
US dollars, the best
Okay,
kind of
okay.
dollars. You can't leave out Hackham Hall. Its humor was right in line with Airplane and the original Naked Gun. It has the same length as those two, and it included loads of visual gags like the early Simpsons episodes had. Very good.
Oh, that is something I can pray. Like their visual gags do not stop, so you have to be paying attention to every second because you will miss a gag. It was a thoroughly fun movie. Like everyone on this panel should watch it if you haven't already.
Yeah, that's what
don't-
I'm waiting to come out on streaming, but I'm
Okay.
very much once
In
it's
the
available.
UK, my local cinema had one showing a day.
The same as ours as well in London. I think it had like, one
it was
showing. and
Rush
then it
Hour or something. I thought that.
got sent to the small screen.
Yep,
okay.
straight away. Pretty much
Yeah.
no big run. So, okay.
Mm.
Anything to add then on Avatar? Yeah. Anybody?
No,
Another
I've
one.
seen they made the same movie 3 times. I don't care.
Well, they haven't made a movie. They make a tech demo 3 times.
Yeah, that's true.
I read
They made
somewhere
an
today.
experience.
Apparently, is it Avatar 5 or 6 or 12 or whatever is going to be set on Earth? It's going to finish on Earth, apparently.
Cool.
God, I hope I'm dead when that comes out.
Probably will be 2030. I think is on there, or 2032. So when these are scheduled out till, or no, 2035. It's 2035.
That's if there's any cinemas left. Or anyway, if
Dex, how long's the waiting list for Mate again?
Like 4 years.
Okay, so I can make it.
Here you go, Chun the unavoidable 10 pounds, real money. Thank you, my friend. Happy New Year. A cyclist vegan, never seen Lord of the Rings. Oh, here we go. We're still a Yorkshireman. How much? Despite all this, here, take it. Psst. Aliens is shite. What?
Wow.
That's a big statement. Aliens is. Hey.
Well,
I'd
I
like to
hate.
know why aliens is shit.
Well, probably because he thinks Romulus is better. We know some people like that too. So
That's fair.
Thank you, my friend. Happy New Year. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know what? I think that's it. Yes,
Is it?
I think so.
So
I think
can we
you
give
have
Queen of
control.
Coal honorable mention?
No.
no, the cowards didn't give Amelia Perez all the Oscars. I don't.
Happy New
I don't
Year,
even care about
everybody.
it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the panel, highlight of the year 2025. Anybody?
War of the
Like
Worlds.
films or?
Yeah. Well, entertainment. We'll say yes.
I can give you a whole list. Give me one moment.
No, off the top of your head.
Oh, off the top of my head? Okay, my top 5 movies of the year. The Ugly Stepsister, Train Dreams, No Other Choice, Begonia, Rental Family, Honorable Mentions, Eden, Thackham Hall, oh god, Paddington in Peru.
Okay.
Fuck, oh my god, I can't.
Well, that
Vex,
was-
is there a reason that every movie you're listing sounds like a porn?
Yes, because
'cause
I'm
coming-
porn brained at the
I
end
knew
of
it.
the day. You
Okay.
haven't
I
learned
knew
this
it.
about
Oh,
me
I do.
already?
I do. I was just waiting for centaurs and milking to come up.
There
Okay,
you go.
Swappers. They're going
Hold
back
on.
to.
Hold on. I cannot. Okay, Dracula,
we'll go
Love
bed.
Story, Strange Harvest, Baron's Cove, Good Fortune, Roofman, Bring Her Back, Together, The Last Showgirl. Those are my honorable
Oh,
mentions.
Roofman. Is that about?
A guy just slips things in people's drinks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Bill Cosby. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, and go watch Common Side Effects. That was the best TV show of 2025. Hands down. Best show of any year. Not just 2025.
Swappers. Do you have a highlight for 2025?
A highlight from 2025.
Difficult, isn't
It was a pretty much tumbleweed-strewn wasteland for entertainment this year. I would say, for all of that, the shining beacon of genuinely well-made. I wouldn't say cinema because it wasn't cinema.
No.
Just say visual viewing entertainment, really, of any kind, was Rebecca Gold season 2. I'll say that.
There you go. Low
Good call.
lights. I know there's lots of low lights. Anything spring to mind?
I can't pick out one of them. There's too many.
Okay.
There's no way. I mean, the majority was just drag, just complete drag. So I'm not. I mean, most of it I didn't even bother to watch. So if I had watched it, I'd probably be here for the next 3 hours telling you what was bad. But I'm going to concentrate on the positive. And everyone, if you haven't seen it, just watch Rebecca Gold because it's bloody amazing.
Agreed.
Not released yet.
Is that best and worst? One of each, please.
The real highlight of 2025 was I was dating a girl half my age for a large portion of it and streaming with you.
Bastard.
Honestly, that was
Wow.
honestly, it was an entertainment wasteland. I mean, there were just so many things. Not only were they bad, but the opportunity cost. We won't have a chance to see some of those things again for 10 years. But I loved Mobland. I loved Landman. F1 was great. Warfare was great. But, you know, we're doing the Wednesdays. We have 50 movies every year that are all at least extremely good, if not great. I can't even come up with 5 this year. So
Sure.
I gave you a list of
And-
about 15.
yeah,
There you go.
no. Yeah, no. And I will watch anything Vex recommends. Begonia's next on my list.
Even
so-
Romulus.
Yeah,
I'll
all
give her,
season
I'll give
one.
her I'll give her a pass
all
on that one.
Okay.
But Durandar and Begonia might be the 2 best movies of the year, and I haven't even seen them. So I will give them a shot. But let's be real. The theaters are hurting. Hollywood is teetering
Taking
on
the
the edge
piss.
of bankruptcy. And this may be it, man. If they don't turn it around this year, they're toast.
Have you seen the release schedule for 2026?
You mean this one?
I know.
Ian, best and worst.
For me, it's F1. I think F1 was the best film this year, in my opinion. But then again, I haven't seen the movies that Vex has mentioned, and none of them. I didn't even know they existed. So maybe if she leaves a list up, I'll take a look at some of them.
I'll post
but-
it in the private chat for you.
Okay, but the best thing that happened to me this year was obviously the screening of Rebecca Gold.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
When's the
So,
wide
but,
release happening?
The problem is it's been entered into festivals, so I have to wait until February to see whether they're in there. Because some festivals you can't, if it's released in public, it'll be disqualified. If you know what I mean. So, but I keep saying this: if you've given me money, for the film, just let me know, and I'll just give you a link so you can watch it. But I can't release it to the public, not yet, anyway. Okay. Put it that way. So there you go.
Okay, for me, I enjoyed The Terminalist, Dark Wolf. That was really good. What else? Movie-wise, F1.
I love F1.
I enjoyed Working Man because it was just purely Statham doing what Statham does, which I think there's a new Statham movie coming out quite soon as well, isn't there? So,
yeah, there is.
I'd probably say, you know what, I'm going to say this as well. The last 3 episodes of Andor, was it the last 3 episodes? Were pretty good. One of the episodes was fantastic. That's probably about it, really. There you go.
Yeah.
It was shit, everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't
I
any
think
good stuff on TV, was there?
Mobland was good.
Mobland,
yeah,
sorry.
been
I forgot about that. Yeah, Mobland.
watching.
Yeah.
Even though it kind of went a little bit iffy at times, but Mobland, well worth a watch. Yeah, Mobland,
Gotta watch it.
Dark Wolf, F1.
Clarkson's Farm season 4 was this year.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
even.
It was great.
Yeah, there's good stuff out there, but you really have to look for it and hunt. Where in the old days, you just flip on and you can find something
It's there,
good.
yeah.
Now you have to put a lot of work in to find the good entertainment, but it is still there. Independent films, foreign films, and TV shows, but it definitely takes a ton more effort than it used to be to find quality.
Praise be to Space King.
That is it, folks. That is it. We're going to go to bed in a minute. So, chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction, the super chats. Mightily generous again, folks. Steady numbers as well. Really good numbers, folks. So, I appreciate what you do, folks. So, we will see you. You can tell we want to go to bed. We will see you next time, my friends. So, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. So,
Happy New Year.
we'll see you next time. Let me get the guests up.
What is on Swapper's screen?
Oh,
What?
that's
What is
Swappers, Swappers. Cheers, Vex. Vex Electronica. Cheers, Vex.
Cheers. Thank you for having me, and Happy New Year's again.
A Goodwin.
Yes. Yeah, it was great being here. Please let me forget 2025. It was mostly shit. I mean, the vast majority.
It was. Mr. Brownlights. Thank you, Mr. Brownlights. Banging.
Swapper is still
Finger
rearranging his living room.
I think that's it. Okay. Istaphobos, cheers, pal.
Cheers. Happy New Year, everybody. Chat. Best chat on YouTube. I love you guys. I have the same name on Twitter if you want to pop by and say hi and just have a happy New Year.
Swappers, go back to the bumming one, please. On the fish that one. Mega Geek, cheers, Ian.
Yeah, no worries.
I appreciate you, mate.
Man, I'm knackered. Just want to go to bed.
Yes, Swappers, put the bumming one back on, so that's going to be the end one. So,
Brilliant.
Swappers, cheers, my friend.
Sorry, I can't. I'm dyslexic. I tried to spell Aries, but it didn't work.
Could you put the bum? Yes, that is it, everybody. And on that, bumming bombshell. We will see you next time. We've got a toy stream to do at some point. Working on that, folks. So we don't know at the moment. So we will see you very soon, everybody. I think Trev's on tomorrow, so go check Trev out. Take care, everybody. We're going to bed.
99.